Welcome to Critical Encounters Gameplay Stream. I'm your villainous host, Steve, and joining me tonight is Bill, the board game lawyer. Hi, Bill.
Hello, Steve.
How you doing?
Ready to play some champions tonight?
It is redemption night for the quote-unquote heroes.
Oh man,
Yeah, we lost last week to some surprise thwarting. What was it? A three-insighted watch me play obligation that took us out?
yeah,
Yeah.
yep. Wasn't counting for that.
No.
And
So we're going to play the exact same thing we played last week, which, if you weren't here last week, where were you? You should have been. Um, so what we're going to do is we're going to play Kang with the SitCom modular set. And to honor last week's SitCom show of Mike traversing Spot World way too much, we're going to put in 3 spot minions. And if one spot minion comes out and there's another spot minion in play, it replaces it. And it can cross the boundaries of Kang 2 if, we ever get there. So we did not get there last week. But we're going to try again.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was a good idea. Just didn't pan out.
Right.
So the spot that shows up actually defeats the other spot is how we're playing it. So
Yes.
if we're using the game text, the when defeated game text, the spot was defeated without excess damage. We shuffle him back into the encounter deck. So instead of going to the discard pile, he'll go back into the encounter deck.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which is fun.
Yes. Turned out to be pretty good. Part of the setup is we each get an encounter card dealt to us. So we'll do that now. Oh no, I gotta shuffle spot in before we do that. Oh yeah. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to shuffle the spots in. Bill, tell them what your deck is.
My deck tonight is a Nebula. I like Nebula. She's my favorite of the Guardians of the Galaxy. And it wasn't at the beginning, but she really grew on me. And so yeah, I'm going to try her out in leadership. And I built a 50-card deck for Nebula. I've been doing that more often lately. Building 50-card decks, it just seems like especially the newer stuff that's coming out, so many good cards in their kit that I almost kind of want to spread them out a little bit is what I'm finding. And that's what I want to do at Nebula. She gets that bonus card draw for putting out her techniques. And so I like to kind of spread those out just a little bit. So I might build her a 50-card deck. And if I'm going to build a 50-card deck, I'm going to try to do it with some allies in leadership. And we'll see how that works out.
Okay, and I'm playing Daniel's favorite, Tony Stark, with protection and some discard mechanics, which I already drew White Fox, so that stinks. But it's Tony being Tony, doing repurpose things like that. So we'll see. Yeah. All right, I'm going to mulligan here. I think I'll pitch White Fox.
I'm going to have to do the same, I think.
Right away.
I'd like to at least get one technique. Maybe I watered it down too much.
I do have a superpower training side scheme in my opening hand.
Do you have any particular allies that you just love to go find to put out for free? I've got Call for Backup in my hand.
Yeah, I definitely have allies that I can use.
Yeah, that you could use. I might hang on to that then and see what else I get.
Yeah, there are allies. Although we both play a side scheme, we can't both play a side scheme. So there's that.
All right.
I don't know which one's better. You need the allies, right? I mean, superpower training, I don't have to have. It just fetches me another upgrade.
I don't necessarily need it, but we could.
Okay, we'll see how it goes.
We can make it work.
I'm going to mulligan 2.
Unfortunately, I did not find a technique, so there goes my theory.
Oh, there's a digging deep in electrostatic armor. Okay, I did not. I'm going to have to sit for a turn here. Sorry, that happened to us last time.
Hey, that's what Tony does, right? He just kind of like camps out, eats donuts, and waits for Nebula to do something.
Yeah. All right.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't find the symbiote suit on the first in my hand at the beginning though, so I know you're disappointed about that,
that's
right?
Terrible. Yeah, I did tweak this deck slightly. I think I put an Avenger, a Queen Carrier in, and I took out something. I tweaked a tiny little bit since last time, like 2 or 3 cards.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I should have told you to put some Guardians in there so you could take advantage of some of my cards that I got. But hey, that would be too much planning.
Yeah, we can't plan that far ahead. We also are playing with Mojo in the middle during setup, like we suggested on the show. So it is out now, and it will be out the entire game because there are no other setting environments that are in this deck. So every obligation has an acceleration icon, and after we discard an obligation, we will draw a card. So.
That's
all right. Let's
cool.
do this. All right, Tony Stark.
I forgot it didn't have setup on it.
No.
But we're playing with a special rule with setup on it. Okay.
Correct. Yeah. When you play like against Spiral, it has special rules and it has its own little deck. And when you play against Mojo, I think one of them could start some play or something. But yeah, not normally. All right. So
gotcha.
Tony Stark. I'm gonna use this Futurist. 3 cards. Top 3. I'm gonna lay them on the table. 1, 2, 3. Oh boy. I think actually I'm going to take that energy, unfortunately. Okay. All right. I'm going to... This is going to be a weird turn. I'm going to spend a genius. Ooh. You still have that side scheme in your hand? All right,
I do.
I'm going to let you play yours. All right. I'm going to spend a genius and the superpower training to put out Miss Potts. Although I'm going
I was thinking maybe I wouldn't put it out this turn. So if you do want to put it out, you can. I'm not going to be able to pull it off this turn. And so I may try something else.
All right, let me try a different way then. I'll spend digging deep and a genius. Yeah, that makes more sense. Right? Yeah, I'll spend a digging deep and a genius, making sure the genius is on the top. I'll play Pepper Potts. I'll use Pepper Potts, then use the genius on the top of my deck to generate enough resources for an energy barrier. I'm not gonna... I can't get it. I basically can play the superpower training or the armor, and I kind of want to go for the armor. So I'm not gonna spend any by anyways. I'm gonna get the electrostatic armor because I want the tech cards. And that's my turn. I'll have an energy for next turn to try to.
Okay.
Sorry, your turn.
Oh, that's all right.
I need like 2 more, and then I'll be good to go. I can flip.
Just stay down. I'll flip up. Since I'm going to have to flip up, I'm going to go ahead and throw endurance out just to give myself a little bit extra cushion there. So 3 on my health.
Oh, a Yondu.
And an extra 3.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I like starting out with the Yondu.
Yep, that's a good one to start.
Maybe we could take care of that tough. And I did have the power of leadership and energy. And so now we've got the Yondu on the table. I'll hang on to that call for backup because, like I said, I did want to buff my health. I'm going to flip over, and with Nebula, I can take a... We're going to, first with Yondu, of course, knock the tough off of Kang. And then with Nebula, we're going to hit him for 2.
All right. We've made more progress.
That's how we begin.
Last game.
Yeah, I think that's where that's the health he ended with last time, right?
I think so. Yeah. All right, I have 12. Ooh, I got some boots and some gloves and some energy generators and force field generators.
I'm not unhappy with this.
I'm okay here. All right. 2 threat on the main scheme. And then King is going to scheme against me for 1 and a boost, which is a 3-point boost, so he schemes for 4. Oh boy. Okay.
See, actually, plus he's got the so it's just an acceleration. Each obligation gains an accelerator. Okay, so that's for the obligation response. Okay, I was just making sure on the Mojo in the middle. It's been a minute since I read it. At least a week.
He's going to attack you, but you must make the decision to either put a threat on the main scheme or he gets +2 for the attack before we flip this boost.
Let's put it on the main scheme, I guess.
All right, we are halfway to loss. Let's see how that goes. Time travel hijinks. Oh no, so this is just a boost. +2, so 4 damage.
4 damage in the Nebula.
Yep. Okay. Sorry,
I knew it was going to happen.
Just taking it because that's just... All right, and now our second cards each. So this is the tough round, right? We're not quite set up, and we get a bonus card. So let's see. Ready? Here we go.
Couple of advance is what it about. Well, let's see what we got here.
Stolen Obligation. Oh boy. Place the top 8 cards of your deck face down under this card. But it does have an acceleration icon on it because of Mojo in the middle. All right, so top 8 cards that you're not supposed to see. So I have to kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stick this right there. Okay, there's my 8 cards with the acceleration, which I'm certain those are all the 8 cards of my. One's got to be the arc reactor, right?
Yeah, the one you want. It's under there.
Yeah, and
it's safe.
Oh, I got another obligation. Reduce your ally limit by 2. That's fine right now. Alter ego action. Exhaust 2 characters I control. Shuffle an ally from my discard pile into my deck and discard this obligation. But it also has an acceleration icon on it. Okay. So I can't get rid of that one because I don't have 2 characters in play right now. The other one is just a mental resource from my hand.
Yeah, and the only mental resource is your upgrade. Yep.
Okay.
Now, can you use pepper pots for that? Exhaust
No,
pepper pots.
Discard from your hand.
Oh, you got to discard it. Okay, so it's not spending.
Yeah, you're not generating a resource. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see what I get hit with next. And it is an attachment, frozen in time, attached to your identity. When attached character would ready, discard this card instead. Yuck.
There you go.
All right, and then this one is an assault, of course. She's gonna hit me again.
Yeah.
And I got
that choice again.
What I want to do? Let's just put threat on the main scheme. Why not?
Oh boy. Okay. 8 out of 14.
Mm-hmm.
And are you gonna defend this time or?
No, I'll take it.
Oh boy. 4 more damage.
4 damage.
You are.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm just 4. I'm at 4. And then I got this crazy frozen in time. An attached character would ready discard this card instead. Ouch.
Yep. Your turn.
I mean, all right. So let's spend 2 resources to put out Cosmo. We weren't able to do any manipulating of his deck, so I don't know what's on top. Let's see. Pepper Potts, that's a resource action, so you have to use her on your turn. Let's see. I'm just kind of thumbing around, looking around, see what I can do. I've got the comms implant, which is attached ally gets +1 thwart and +1 hit point. And I got reinforced suit where I can bump up some hit points. Do we want to call for backup to help you clear your objective?
We got to pull thread off the main scheme or we're going to lose this turn. Because we're going to put 4 thread out just from the acceleration icons. That puts us at 12. And then he's going to do something. So, hey,
yeah, that's what I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Hey, Lex.
Yes, rematch. Exact same rematch as last week. I tweaked my deck a few cards, suggestions that you made, Scott. And, yeah, we're 1 turn into it. So, yeah, because normally we play whatever we talked about in the show. So Bill and I would have to play the entire Mutant Genesis campaign in one night, and I don't have the time for that. So,
yeah. I was thinking we would throw a Sabretooth together just to spite Daniel, but
yeah, rematch first. Yeah. Okay.
This sounded like fun.
Yep.
We did at least put Mike in the deck. Mike's floating around in the encounter deck again. So I'm gonna put the comms implant onto Yondu.
Okay.
So at least he gets +1 hit point and +1 thwart. I'm gonna move him to the front. Yeah, so I can remove 3 threat with Yondu. I will take 1 consequential damage for that.
That is helpful.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing with Nebula. Take 2 threat off of the main scheme.
Okay, that's also very helpful.
And with Cosmo, I'll take a threat off of the main scheme. And I'm gonna say that the top card of the Kang deck is going to be a treachery card.
Oh, you're going for that deck. All right, here we go. It is an obligation.
I meant obligation.
Surprise, surprise. Do you have to discard
Okay.
it? Discard. Okay.
Yeah, it's gone.
Okay.
At least we're out of that.
Okay.
The call for backup just kind of stays in my hand. I do have a Chumpy blocker if you need to stay in alter ego form for another turn.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't worked
You
my
tell
turn
me.
out yet.
Yeah. Depending upon what you want to do, I could stay in hero form and use Cosmo as a chump blocker. I won't be able to ready because I got to get rid of this crazy frozen in time.
You
So
have 4 health, so you're looking at flipping.
it would be better if I could flip down if we don't thread out.
I can probably get
A lot of it depends on whether you get these obligations off the table, and you can draw extra cards when you do that. So
yeah, I can probably get down 2 upgrades. So if you want to flip, go ahead. I'll flip in hero form.
okay, all right, flipping down, and then
like Scott says, we need Kang's time travel power to do the whole campaign in one night. So I agree. All right, so you flip down. All right, my turn.
yes, I'm all done.
I'm gonna use my futurist ability to look at these top 3 cards of my deck. None of them are what I would like. Add 1 to my hand. I'll take the Stark Tower though. Discard the others. Okay. All right. So, Stark Tower is a mental. Right, what do I have to spend a
I
mental?
don't know about that though.
I cannot get rid of. I don't have 2 characters to control, so I cannot get rid of the odd couple. I just simply don't have a second ally.
But you can. Yeah, you know what you do. If you put out Stark Tower, then you can discard the rocket boots and then get your rocket boots back, right?
Yeah,
with the Stark Tower.
The memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I will use.
At least you get your deck back.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend an energy to play Stark Tower. Then I'm gonna use Pepper Potts to spend that energy and the rocket boots for a force field generator. Then I'll use the Spark Tower. Oh no, I did that wrong. Not the rocket boots.
Right.
Just repurpose. And then I'll spend the rocket boots to get rid of these stolen memories. Oh. Discard from your hand, discard this obligation. Oh, so my rocket boots aren't going to be what's on top anymore. It will be whatever cards are, which is fine. It is what it is.
Maybe.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to have a tech upgrade in there somehow.
Yeah. Okay, so discard that. That's the response. So all of these cards end up in the discard pile. So there's my armor. There's my defense. There's a repulsor blast. There's a rocket boot. There's a soaring acrobatics. There's a brother voodoo. There's an ingenuity. Oh man, I got hit. And there's my Mark V helmet right on top. Excellent. I'll exhaust to take my helmet.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yep. I will spend this. Ooh, I could spend. Oh, I cleared an obligation. So, mode in the middle. Yeah, I was hoping. I figured my arc.
And that happens before you pick up your helmet.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep, because it's a response after I draw a card. So, okay, draw the card. All right, so I get build support. Each player can search your deck for support with cost 3 or less. Shuffle into their. Put it into play. But that's not really what I think I'm going to do is. Yeah, I can't get both out. I'm 1 short. Okay, so let's spend an energy barrier on a helmet. I'll put that right over top of my head. Okay, so that's what? 1, 2, 3, 4 tech supports? Yep. We'll spend this. Are you gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna spend this. Let's put out build support, shall we? We can go get some supports, finally.
Oh, okay. You got an extra resource for that.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah, because...
Yeah, I had them. They only cost 1. I'll flip into hero mode. I'll use my helmet to remove 1 point from build support, because I'm not aerial yet. And I'll use Iron Man to remove 2 from Kang's arrival, so that we don't have to think about that. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, so I can upgrade. One of these is like hero hand size. Hero card drop by +4. Okay. I'm gonna move my tower over to my resource area. Okay, that's my turn.
Wondering if I should chuck this call for backup.
Yeah, dump it. Grab some other.
Dump
You
it.
got Yondu
Yeah,
out already.
get
You
some
don't
other.
need the ally, and it's not the biggest.
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah. It'd be more work than it's worth probably at this point.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna want to flip back and forth here because I got a ton of tech in my discard pile. If I mean 1 or 2 turns here.
Yeah, I may be able to build up some more board state where I can actually flip up,
Yeah,
but
only have
I won't
14
be able
cards
to
left.
ready.
Yeah. I'm only gonna have like 2 turns here.
You do have a lot of defense on the table, though. You got the force field generator. You got some energy barriers.
Yeah. All right, ready? F12.
F12.
And then you have to exhaust yourself again, really. Yeah.
Yep. But at least Frozen in Time is gone.
Yep. Gone. I drew 2
like
digging
it.
deeps. I drew them. That has not worked for me at all yet.
Well, there you go.
Oh, I can defend. I got War Machine out. Okay. Main scheme. There's 2 of us, and there's 1 acceleration because of my obligation. The odd couple. Okay. Then Kang is going to scheme against you for 1 and a boost.
Put enough threat. Did you put enough threat on King's arrival? Let's see. You put 3. We were down to 0? Yeah, because you knocked it off with the helm. Okay.
Yep.
Good deal. Good deal.
All right. He schemes against you for boost. Put this minion in play. Engage with you. Hey, the spot's out with you.
All right. I'll take spot.
So 1 thwart or 1 scheme from Kang, and then 1 scheme from Spot.
Mr. Spot. Yep.
Okay. And then he's going to attack me. And if I block, I can electrostatic armor. I'm going to play War Machine so I can clear the odd couple, which is like most of my resources. So I can't play Ever Vigilant and Ready Up. I haven't got any health yet. I think I'm going to defend anyways. I'm going to defend. And I'm going to put the +1 threat on the main scheme because it's still down to a 6. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the backside. And flip this over. It's a 0 boost. 0 boost. Oh my goodness. So he's attacking for 2. I defend for 1. The forced interrupt triggers on force field generator, knocking that down to a 5. Because the forced interrupt happens before an interrupt. So I take no damage, and I electrostatic armor him back for 1. Oh, should have done the extra damage, but sorry about that. I didn't think it would be that low of a boost.
Yeah.
All right, you got a card. I get a card.
My card is the Temporal Shield attached to Kang. When Kang's attacked, discard Temporal Shield, prevent all damage from the attack, deal 1 damage to the attacker.
Okay, so I'll take care of that by. Oh, I can't do it this turn, but yeah, because he can like ping for 1 around. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. My card. Weakened. Obligation. After you use a basic hero power, take 1 damage. Alter Ego. Discard a fist resource from your hand. Discard this obligation. Has an acceleration icon on it. And we F12. It's my turn. Yeah, bad luck, Scott, with the digging deeps, right? Well, I can't do anything about it. Okay. Um, Pepper Potts, an Ever Vigilant, a Repulsor Blast. Oh, no, a Digging Deep and a Digging Deep. All right, so that's 4. 2 Digging Deeps, an Ever Vigilant, and a Pepper Potts. I will play War Machine. I will use the Mark V helmet to remove a threat from the main scheme. I will we need threat removal still, don't we? A little bit. Or spots.
I can remove 3 threat with Yondu.
Okay, because I do want to flip again. Let me see here for a second. Let me look at my discard pile. Maybe, yeah. I do want to flip one more time here before I lose my graveyard or discard pile. So I will have War Machine thwart for 1 off the main. I will then flip. Oh wait, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Exhaust 2 characters you control. Oh, okay. Next turn I can get rid of the odd couple because Iron Man. I shouldn't have exhausted Iron Man. I don't know what I was thinking.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna flip.
It's an alter ego action anyway, so.
Yeah. I'm going to
next turn
use Tony Stark's ability and look at my top 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And put 1 back in my hand. The gauntlet. I'll discard those 2. Then I'll use the tower to grab the top tech card from my discard pile, which is another gauntlet. So I could get a gauntlet out, but now I realize I could discard that repulsor blast instead. Shoot, I'm 1 resource short.
Already used up Stark Tower and Pepper Potts.
I'm being Tony Stark. I'm putting out my gloves. 1 glove.
Okay.
I'm going for theme. All right. Yep. Right, that's my turn. Next turn I'll clear the vanished or the weakened and the odd couple both.
Well, I did finally get a technique at least, so I'm going to put a technique out on the table. I'm going to spin the booster boots to do that. When I do that, my ability allows me to draw 2 cards. So I'm going to pick up Drax, and I'm going to pick up Clarity of Purpose. Exhaust this card, deal 1 damage to attached character, generate a wild resource. I think I'm going to put downtime out, and I'm going to use Drax for that. I'm not going to get Drax out right now. I do want to recover more than I.
Oh shoot!
Need to
flipped. Yeah, I realized you didn't get to. I just realized you didn't get to heal. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. Okay. That's okay. I'll remove some threat off of the main scheme anyway. The main scheme may go up pretty good this time, but you know.
Oh, you're gonna stay down.
I'll knock it down.
This will be fun.
I think so. I can remove all the threat from the main scheme. I am going to put out
team training maybe for health.
Team training gives everybody an extra, and I'll hang on to that reinforced suit because I'll try to put that on Yondu because otherwise he's going to take too much damage.
Yeah, he's going to have to switch to just attacking.
Yeah, at some point. He's going to have to. So team training comes out. So that at least bumps up Cosmo.
Yep.
And, wait a second. Each ally, so it's not trait bound.
It's not trait locked, yeah.
Yeah. And so Yondu's going to remove 3 threat from the main scheme. And take a consequential for that. And then what do we call for Cosmo? It's going to be a treachery this time, right? We've seen too many obligations so far.
What do you still have left in your deck? I mean, you must have a bunch of upgrades still, right?
I've got some,
you've only drawn 1 technique.
Yeah. and it could be allies. It's kind of spread out. I've got resources. I mean, I'm pretty evened out on the stuff that I've got. What's he
I figure with all your
overkill on?
yeah, I don't know. All right, so wait,
Let's do it.
but you're moving one threat, right? Okay.
Yeah, taking one thread off.
So he takes his damage, and what are you doing? What are you calling?
I'm gonna do treachery on the Kang deck. Treachery.
Oh boy, here we go. It is a treachery. It is a
All
zero
right,
boost treachery, but it's discarded, right? Yeah. Okay.
discarded. Cosmo is safe from taking damage,
Yep.
and I think that's all I can do
All right, we'll move spot up a little
on this
bit.
turn.
There you go.
I didn't
Oh
put
boy,
team training
we're
over
gonna
too
thread
far, did
out
I?
again here. Let's see. Let's hope we don't. I hit F12. I have decked. I didn't realize I was gonna deck already. Going into that turn,
Oh wow.
I could. Yeah, I decked already. I got my arc reactor.
Jeez.
So, ooh, and a strength. Yeah. Okay, I'm okay. All right. So there's two of us, so 2 threat, and there are 2 obligations with accelerations on them. Okay. And then he's going to scheme against me for 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god. That's twice now.
Yeah.
I've drawn a triple boost. All right.
Ouch.
He's going to scheme against you for 1 and 3 more boosts. 8.
Why
9,
not?
10, 11,
Why
12.
not?
Oh, and then
And
spot
then one
schemes
more
for 1 more for
spot.
13. Oh my god.
Ugh.
We lost. Watch this. It's going to be watch me played. Watch me play this card. Okay. Boost card for me, or encounter card for me, encounter card for you.
We got this.
Time travel tactics, which surges. Jats. Each player takes 1 indirect damage for each obligation in their play area. Okay, so I take 2 indirect damage, which I will put on. Oh, I have to put on force field generator when you would take any amount of damage. So I'm going to put it there. 1, 2. Okay. All right.
Okay. So, yeah.
I was going to put it on the energy barrier and try to ping off the spot. But all right. My next card is a Macrobots. So a guard retaliate minion.
Okay.
And advance.
There it is.
There it is. He advances for 2. Yep.
Man.
I didn't realize. I wasn't looking at your hit points. I could have just stayed in hero form. I didn't need to flip. I was just.
Ugh.
And then you didn't flip, and that was it. So.
I know. In this next turn, I was gonna get my symbiote suit. No, I'm just kidding. I was gonna get some stuff going. Yeah.
Yeah, we just should have. I just realized you weren't flipping, and I could have.
Well, I wasn't. I was. You know, we were drawing like 0 and 1 boost, so I was like, yeah, what's the chances? And
well,
here we go.
I drew a 3
two
boost.
Triple boost.
I drew a triple boost on my first scheme, so yeah. And then
he was from 0 to 15.
Well, and you go to time travel tactics and into an obligation. So
yeah, advance that grin.
No, we can't.
It gets us
can't both
again.
be flipped. There's too many high boosts. The accelerations. I mean, we put 4 out to start the turn, right? So right there, we were already down to just 10. We're down to 8 because he's got a base, and then and then he schemed twice against us, and then he's going to advance. Yeah. I mean, if we didn't get the advance, we'd have had 1 round to suck it up, but that was quick. Should we try to
soft reset? Yeah. Soft reset. Yeah, I mean, we can't. We're not going to lose again.
I don't
surely.
think soft reset actually does anything. I'm going to click on it, but all right. Load a scenario. Well, let's play a little. We'll play a little faster.
Yeah. We've already read the setup.
Standard, no expert. Let me choose. Release order. Okay, here we go. I'm looking for the SitCom. Okay. All right, I'm going to load my hero. Which, I gotta go find my hero copy. Okay. This guy's got our number, huh? We're gonna play smarter. We just keep thinking there's more threat room than there really is, and there really isn't. So,
Yeah.
Yep. All right, I'm loaded in.
I think we're expecting Captain Marvel to come in and rescue us somehow, but no, we're just floating in space.
It's a little laggy all of a sudden. Oh, maybe because you were loading. All right. Mojo in the middle. 3 spots in the deck. Shuffled up. Flip, and we each get an encounter card. All right, and I have a terrible hand. I'm going to mulligan a whole bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. I'm mulliganing 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
I am going to mulligan. I think I'll keep this. I'll see what I get. I'll just draw one more. And it's got the ambition. All right.
Okay. All right. I'm going to use my futurist ability. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I will keep Ingenuity, and I will discard from the top of my deck Joe Costa and Digging Deep, which circles right around and ends up in my hand. It worked. It worked one time. Woohoo! Yay! Totally worth it.
Victory.
All right. Supersonic Punch and a Digging Deep for an Ingenuity, because I am still a genius right now, or Tony Stark is. Ingenuity and a Repulsor Blast. That's 2 cards. Let's put out an Energy Barrier. Let's spend a Force Field. Yeah, let's spend this Force Field Generator for an Electrostatic Armor, because that's a permanent kind of thing, and that'll end my turn. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to spend the comms implant to put out Weapon Master or Cutthroat Ambition. Piercing Overkill. I'll put out Cutthroat Ambition just in case I want to try to keep that threat down. Draw 2 cards, and that's Strength, good, and Yondu. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 2 and maybe a Yondu.
Oh, It's funny. I was thinking the other way around. I was like, oh, you could get Yondu
like
with
spend
Inspired
Groot
on him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your whole hand, but you could do those 2. That's what I was thinking. But
thinking that Clarity of Purpose on Groot might be kind of cool, because you can ping him for.
Oh yeah, he generates a lot.
Place in hero form. And Yondu, you hate to lose Yondu, right? This early in the game, because he's.
Yeah, it's a tough call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'll try Groot this time. I'll see how long I can keep Groot on the table. We'll use Yondu, and we'll put out Groot this time. I'm gonna do. I'll spend Groot.
Oh, changing his mind.
And yep, pivoting on that. I just need one more resource, which would be. I'm not going to use probably Clarity of Purpose right now, so we'll put Yondu out, and then we'll put Inspired. That's fine.
Yeah, you're like, wait a minute. That's funny.
Yeah. Well, I looked at my economy. I was like, I really want Yondu.
Yeah, Yondu early, like even with if he gets Inspired now, and then he's like a 2/2 attack all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So then I flip. Maybe I should defend with her more often than I have been too, so that could help us out.
Yeah.
Does he have piercing? I can't remember if he's got piercing.
He has ranged.
Bring him to the front, so he's just not going to take retaliate. So Yondu pings off the tough.
Piercing,
oh, she's got piercing.
Yeah,
because of the
Cutthroat.
Yeah, that's right. So she takes off. She hits the tough, hits him for 2. Yondu hits him for 2.
All right.
Hey,
even further.
A better start. Yeah. A better start. Maybe.
All right, F12.
Okay.
2 threat. He's gonna scheme against me for 2. Hey, there we go. Instead of 4, only 2. All right. He's going to attack you, so you have to make that decision.
I'm going to defend.
Threat or bonus attack, though.
Let's put the threat on there, but
Yep.
I'll defend some damage.
Yes. So he's going to hit you for 2, but you have a 2 defense, so no damage.
Okay.
And then
Spot's going to hit me for 1.
Yep. Spot comes out, pops you for 1.
Okay.
And then I get my second card, and you get your third card. And I have Growing Pains Obligation. Increase the cost to play each of your upgrades by 2. Oh my god,
no.
that is so bad for me.
Worse.
Discard an upgrade you control or discard an upgrade from your hand. If you have more upgrades in your discard pile than in play, discard this.
Oh,
obligation.
no.
So I still have to. I mean, I have more. I probably have enough. I'll have enough in my discard pile. There's at least 1 in there. There might be 2 in there, actually.
You got to get rid of that thing quick.
But I have to discard an upgrade from my hand or play in order to trigger the ability still. Ugh. Okay. And then my second card is Rampage, which is an acceleration. And when we clear it, discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion into play. Engage with the player who defeated this game. Okay. Your card.
All right, here's mine. And it is still in memories. When revealed, place the top 8 cards of your deck face down. So
when you drag it, you have to, before you drop it on the table, hold down Shift or hit Shift.
So if I hold Shift, I can drag it and I can put it right where it needs to go. So let me try. See if this works. Oh,
I think you have to do Shift.
Put crosshairs on.
You have to hit Shift after you've started dragging it. So start dragging it, then hit Shift. There you go.
2. Whoops.
Yeah, that's okay.
That 5, I think. Yeah. There we go. I believe that's 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. And then that is right on top of them. Okay.
Next card is a Rampage.
Boy.
When defeated, discard cards at the top. The encounter deck until a minion is discarded. Put that minion in play. Engage with the player who defeated the scheme.
You could luck out and just get a spot and then get a spot. F12, your turn. And we have 2 accelerations out from the side schemes, and we have 2 accelerations out from the obligations. Yeah, that's rough. Okay.
All right, Gamora. After you play Gamora, choose a technique upgrade you control, then resolve its special ability. So I can remove 3 threat if I put Gamora out.
Oh, you have to trigger your Cutthroat Ambition first. Right?
Well, that's right, because I'm in hero form.
Yep.
Remove 3 threat from a scheme. Yep. So we want to take it from the main scheme and ignore Rampage, or we want to start whittling away at that?
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
So let's take it off the main scheme. And what's my obligation? Discard a mental resource from your hand. Discard this obligation, and that's an alter ego action.
Oh yeah, so you're gonna flip over.
We gotta get rid of some of these things.
I only have 1. Oh my god.
Got my Nebula ship. Okay, so I'm definitely putting the Nebula ship out, and I'm going to spend Cosmo and Star-Lord to do that. What is going on with this game? Honor a Guardian on Yondu. I was thinking I should have removed one of those Rampage, but then the minion comes out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Exactly. Oh, and the Cutthroat Ambition's gone.
So you kind of need to flip to clear your stolen memories.
I do. And I can use the Nebula ship to do that.
I'll flip it. I'm only going to have No, you can't. It has to be a resource from your hand. Mental resource from your hand. So a wild's okay, but because it doesn't say it printed. but it has to come out of your hand. It's a discard. It's not
Okay.
a resource generation.
Gotcha.
It's weird, but yeah. I'll flip, but I'm only going to have a hand size of 2. So
Okay. So Yandu is going to remove 3 threat.
okay.
I guess he removes the threat off the main scheme.
Yeah, put it to 0 because that's where we're going to get in trouble. Can you share?
And then
no. Okay.
I'm gonna flip over and I guess use Gamora to get rid of the dumb obligation that's sitting in front of me. Yep.
You get to draw a card from Mojo in the middle because you discarded an obligation.
Oh yeah. So there it is, the power of leadership in hand. I discard all these.
Yeah.
And
okay.
That's it for me.
Yeah. All right. So what I have to do is I have to discard an obligation from play, or when I control, or from my hand. If I have more in my discard pile than in play, discard this obligation. So right now there's 1 in my discard pile. So if I futurist and tuck 1 in there, I'll be tied. Then I can pitch the 1 from my hand. So let's do futurist first. 1, pots. 2, white fox. 3. Okay, did not draw any, so I will keep pots. I'll discard repurpose, and I will discard white fox from the top of my deck, but she comes out into play. Boom. It worked twice. Woohoo!
Cool. Nice.
Okay, so I have 1 upgrade in my discard pile, which is force field barricade. So if I discard the energy barriers from play, I now have 2 upgrades in my discard pile. I now have more upgrades in my discard pile than I have in play. I can discard growing pains. Okay.
You got 2 upgrades in play, right? You got 2 in the discard pile.
Ingenuity is an upgrade. Oh, I didn't realize Ingenuity was an upgrade. Well, then forget it. I'm not going to spend.
I mean, you could spend something like Soaring Acrobatics, or
I have to do it twice.
On something else.
I have to do it again. That means. So then I will discard Soaring Acrobatics from my hand because the obligation isn't limited to once per round. I'll put it back out. So I pitched the 1 from play. I now have 2 in the discard pile and 2 in play. I'll discard Soaring Acrobatics from my hand. I now have 3 in my discard pile and only 2 in play, so growing pains will go away. After I clear a obligation, I get to draw a card because of Mojo in the middle, which was
nice.
My helmet. Okay. I will spend a digging deep and a strength to play Pepper Potts. I'll use Pepper Potts with that strength that's showing to put out an energy barrier. I will use an Ingenuity to put out my Mark V helmet. I will spend a... Okay, and then I will flip to hero form. I will remove a threat from one of these rampages. I'm going to spend Brother Voodoo, and I'm going to Repulsor Blast Spot. Let's see what I end up with. Deal 1 damage to an enemy, and discard the top 5 cards of my deck for each printed energy. Discarded, deal 2 additional damage. So, let's see what I get with my 5 cards.
The only thing I was thinking was like if you use White Fox to get rid of Rampage.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, so I'm Repulsor Blasting for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I kill Spot with excess damage. So he dies.
Hmm. Do you get to choose what order you put these cards in the discard pile?
No, I think it's discard the top 5, so they're probably supposed to go back
one at a time.
Okay. They got played from.
Gotcha. I was just...
Yep. Love you too. That's my wife in the background. All right. So Spot just dies. Okay. And then, yeah, we just get rid of Spot. Oh, you're thinking...
I was thinking like if you draw a spot, then it would just replace that spot. Then you can Repulsor Blast them. But that's
all
right.
Yeah, you're right. I could have picked up somebody else. So, yeah, you're right. I could Repulsor Blast the other, whatever I get from clearing Rampage. That's what you're suggesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here we go. Let's do this.
That's okay.
Let's pull the 3 off. I didn't think about it. Discard till we get a minion and put that minion into play. Engage with me. Yeah, you're right. I should have waited. But, okay. Hey, you're right.
And there he is.
So then I Repulsor Blast my spot, and he dies.
Oh, and he's gone. So,
but one gets shuffled in. Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. We should. That's definitely. I should have. I got distracted. My wife was chatting with me. Okay, so
that's all right.
If I clear Rampage first, then Spot comes out and kills your spot. Then I Repulsor Blast this spot. Let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
So one spot gets shuffled in. One spot is dead for real.
Right. It wouldn't change anything in the order of the cards or anything.
No,
so
we're gonna do it because of the way. If she's yakking with me, then she.
Hey, Kang's not the only one that can time travel.
That's right. Okay. Plus, we're playing a weird spot rule game, so yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we gotta take advantage of that when we can.
Yeah. There we go. All right. I need a drink here. Okay. All right. F12. Ready? Ready.
Feel much better about that board state.
Yeah. Oh, how many cards do I have? I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 tech upgrades. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I need 3 more cards. I thought I was going to have a hand size of a 2, and I ended up with a hand size of a 4, so that's not too bad. All right, I got this Dark Tower back. I got my armor. I got some boots. Okay. All right. So there's 2 of us in play. There's a Rampage out, but no obligations. So that's that for... Okay. You're an alter ego form, so he's going to scheme against you for 1 and a boost. 1 point boost, so it only goes up to a 5.
Cool.
He's going to attack me. And I'm going to put the... Should I just throw a white fox in the way? No, I'm going to put the thread on. And then I'm going to take the damage. Okay, this boost. This card gains a boost for each obligation in your play area, which are...
There you go.
Okay,
right.
So he hits me for 3. And I will reduce it by 1 from my energy barrier. So I will take 2 damage. And I will ping him back with the energy barrier for 1 point. Okay. All right. There we go. You get a card, and I get a card. Okay.
Mine says Shadow of the Past.
You wanted Gamora to come out.
Yeah.
The wrong.
Good thing she didn't, right?
Yeah.
Because she would just got trashed, and I would have messed up my turn. So let me just. I know my obligation's going to come out, so we'll just put that back when we're done. Oh, I didn't go off the screen there. So we got Gamora who comes out. She has a forced interrupt when this minion would enter play. Discard the Gamora ally from play. Force response after Gamora attacks and damages you. Choose and discard an upgrade you control. Don't like that. No, sir. And then we've got self-preservation. Nebula gets -1 thwart, -1 attack, -1 defense. Gamora gets +1 attack, and her attacks gain piercing.
Yikes.
What?
Yeah. That'd be great if you had the other Gamora out.
And let me throw these out there on the table, too. There we go. Old Rivals, and Lethal Weapon.
Okay.
I'll just throw this back down there, and I'll just move that over.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait. I hit delete. I did not mean to hit delete. I need to shuffle them in. All right. Shuffle them in. Move stuff around a little bit. All right. Well, fun. So we got to take out Gamora. All right.
I think I could get her. I got Rocket, who does +3 on minions, and I'm gonna have a beefed up Yondu, so I should be good.
All right. Past machinations. Insight 1. Oh, I didn't know that there was insight in here. When revealed, each player searches the encounter deck and discard pile for a different obligation and reveals it. Shuffle the encounter deck.
Oh no, I don't
Yeah,
like
we
that.
both have to go get obligations.
Out of where?
Deck or discard pile, but we can't.
Deck or discard pile.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can't choose the same two though. Is the thing.
I'll look at the discard pile if you want to look at the deck.
Oh yeah, I moved into the discard pile already, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Increase the cost of each of your upgrades by 2. No, thank you. Top 8 cards. No, thank you. Reduce your ally limit by 2. Ooh, I could do the odd couple. Because I just have the 1 and I could flip and clear it easily enough. The other options are the one with the breakup. Discard 3 cards from your hand and choose a player. The player draws a card that has a hazard on it. Weaken, where you take a damage after you use a basic power. Watch me played. No, thank you.
Is it revealed? I guess it probably would be revealed, right?
Reveals it, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, Stolen Memories, which is 8 cards. Whatever it is, it's going to sit out there and it's going to have an acceleration on it no matter what. Family Matters. Treat the printed text box of each support you control as if it were blank. That's no good either. That's like resource generators. Odd Couple's fine for me. I don't care taking that one. I also don't really care if I take the basic one. I could take a point of damage here or there. As long as I can clear it this turn. The depowered, you can't play hero-specific cards. That's no good for anybody.
Is this a good time to get Watch Me Play out of the way?
No. Hopefully it comes out as a boost. We just keep that in mind that it's in there. I need a physical resource. Oh, if I take Weakened, I don't actually have a physical resource in my hand to remove it. Shoot. All right, what do you want? Any thoughts?
I'm thinking depowered. You cannot play hero-specific cards.
What do you have to do to get rid of that?
Discard a hero-specific card from your hand and discard this obligation in alter ego form.
So you could clear it now, and then I could flip to clear mine.
Oh, that's the thing. I don't have any. I've got one. Oh. Yeah, I could do that. I could discard the combat ready.
Okay.
And get rid of it, right? So.
Okay.
Which one was that? Depowered. You cannot play hero-specific. Alter ego, discard a hero-specific card and discard that way. Yeah, I think I'd like that one. Depowered.
All right, put it on the table next to you.
Okay.
I don't want time travel hijinks either. Highest cost card you control. I don't want to discard any cards I control. Although that would be White Fox. Man alive. What are these other ones? Stolen Memories, maybe? Social Identity. And each support you control. Oh, that one's... I don't like that one. Draws a card. I don't like that one either. I don't have a fist, but... Maybe I'll draw into a fist? That's really hoping, isn't it? Alright, close and shuffle. I'm gonna go into the discard pile. I'll take the odd couple. Okay. I'll take the odd couple.
Okay.
It's fine. Okay. Alright. That was my encounter card.
So likely you'll flip down then and I'll flip up.
Yeah.
And get rid of these obligations pretty quick. Yeah. Okay. And we can just alternate flipping.
It just means I'm not going to use my basic stats on my 2 characters this turn, I guess. So.
Yeah.
So it's like 3 threat I'm not going to use. 3 thwart I'm not going to use.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
You still got your helmet you can use.
Oh, maybe that's a bad one. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's put that one back in the discard pile. Let's take. I'm gonna risk it, and we're gonna go for the one the attacky one.
Hey Romeo, welcome. He says your microphone's lower than mine. There's a way to.
I don't know why.
Maybe I'm sitting too close to mine or something.
My audio's
I
cranked.
got it up in my mouth.
We're both using the same Discord. I got mine cranked up.
I noticed that on our last recording too. It seemed like I was annoyingly loud.
How about that,
compared to
Romeo?
your
I can change
sweet mellow voice.
I'm gonna take weekend. I'm gonna put it out there, and we're just gonna hope for the best. Okay.
Testing check 1 2 3. How do we sound now? We sound any better?
I basically
That's a
took
little
my
better.
desktop audio, which was Bill, and I cranked him down 35 decibels, left mine maxed out. I mean,
Okay.
I don't have a lot of choices here. You sound fine to me. You don't sound super loud.
We both have the same microphone, so.
And we both have the same settings in Discord. It's something to do with the fact that the desktop audio is... Okay, so I'll leave it there and leave mine there. Okay, good. He says it's better. Okay, so we're doing
Thanks
a
for letting us know.
rematch. We're doing a rematch from last week. Kang, SitCom with triple spot, same Iron Man and Nebula. We already lost once. We threaded out in like down
we're doing a rematch
3.
for tonight's.
Yes, we're on our third version of this. So, okay, that was my obligation. That was my card. It is now your. Oh, it's now time for me to hit F12 to end the turn, right?
Yeah, let's get out of his turn.
Okay.
It just gets worse
my
and
turn.
worse.
Yes, my turn. Okay. I will use the Mark V helmet to pull a threat off the main scheme. I have to do what with this? I have to discard a fist. So, Iron Man can thwart for 2 and takes a point of damage, but it goes onto my energy barrier. I will ping a point onto Gamora. Hopefully that helps you.
It'll help me to get overkill because I'm already going to overkill her.
What if I do 1 more damage to her?
And then I'll overkill her more. Unless we start removing threat. That's what's knocked us out every single time.
I'll take 1 threat off the main instead of hitting her for 2. The damage is coming from energy barrier either way. So, okay, and then I will. I don't need to play either one of these now. I'm going to flip. Perhaps you're both a little quiet. Okay, well. I'd rather be slightly quiet and let people crank it up than be like blow their ear. As long as we're both at the same volume, that's really what's important. Because then you can adjust. Futurist. 1, 2, 3. Give me a fist. None of those are fists. I can't get rid of my weekend. But I can give myself an arc reactor. And then that. And then that. I guess it doesn't matter too much. Okay, Pepper Potts generates 1 Stark Tower. Pepper Potts and Ingenuity for my tower. Tower for a pair of boots. Energy, a force field generator. Oh, it costs so much. And a Mark V for an arc reactor. I'm going to find a spot for that. And then a pair of boot. 1 boot for 1 boot. Which gives me a hit point. Okay, and then also bumps some. How many tech do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now. Okay. That is my turn. I'm done. Okay, good. He says it's better. Okay, off we go.
I'm gonna discard the combat ready to get rid of my obligation.
And you get to draw a card.
Exhaust Nebula's ship.
Wait, draw a card when you clear that obligation.
Thank you. Yipper. Sweet. Rocket Raccoon comes out.
Okay. Just
and Genius. So those are 3 resources for Rocket. I'm going to spend... I want to put the blaster on Yondu.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to spend the
You need to adjust those cards. What does he got? He's got.
Yeah, no.
Inspired and the
inspired honorary guardian.
Okay,
Now he's got the gun.
So +2 attack. So he's attacking for 3. Nice. Okay. With overkill.
Yeah. And then Rocket will attack for 4. 4 on the minion.
4 into the minion.
And yeah, because he's +3. When Rocket Raccoon attacks a minion, he gets +3.
Yep.
For that attack. That attack gains overkill. So right now we would be hitting Gamora for 3, get her up to 4, and then go. Yep, Rocket Raccoon would hit her for 2 more.
Both of them have overkill. Okay, nice. Both of your guys have overkill.
I'm almost wondering if I shouldn't throw my reinforced suit onto Yondu. Yeah, I think so.
Or Rocket even. I mean, if Yondu has what? He has 3 health?
He has 3 health? Now he has...
Yeah, if you don't thwart with him
he's taken 1 damage so far.
Yeah, that's a tough call. Yeah. Or if you get another suit, drop... I mean, yeah.
So I'll throw the suit onto Yondu. So he's got... And I'll use the gun. I'll save the resource for later. I might get something cool. And then Yondu is going to attack Gamora. I'll straighten my cards out here in a minute. That's going to hit her for 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Then Rocket Raccoon hits for 4 with overkill.
So 1 point overkill. Bam. Okay. And Gamora is toast.
Yep. And then flip Gamora, Nebula, she's still -1 thwart, -1 attack, and -1 defense. So maybe before I flip, no, I'm at 8 health.
Oh yeah, we got to clear self-preservation, don't we? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but she's going to be -1 thwart. And
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're right. 2 points, Romeo. You're right. Because Rocket gets +3 attack, not 3 attack. That was where Yep, I made a mistake. Okay.
I think instead of removing threat from self-preservation, I think what I'll do is I'll just heal myself up all the way. That way, if you need to stay down for 2 turns, you can.
Okay.
I'll just defend.
All right.
And is it -1 defense? Yes. So how about I just defend? When I was in alter ego form, I just heal myself.
Just recovery. Yeah. Okay.
And then just be up to full strength. That way I can hopefully hang out here for a minute. But I do need to get rid of that self-preservation. That's hurting my.
Yep. We'll work on
chances.
That. Yeah, we have a chance to win this because Romeo's here to fix all our mistakes now. Yeah. The first game we were at like 13 out of 14 threat, and then he advanced. It's like, So.
Well, here's the thing though. When we started the turn,
it was at 0.
He had
0 threat.
Yeah,
you're right.
So I was like, yeah, we're sitting good, and you were like, no, we're gonna lose the threat, and I was like, no, we're gonna be fine.
And
no, we're gonna lose the threat.
We lost the threat. Yeah.
He was right.
Oh,
I never listened.
Right. All right, let's hit F12 here. You're adjusting your board.
I'm trying to.
Ooh, some repurposes. I can actually flip over and do some things this turn. Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, Yondu should have 1 damage when you're done, though.
Yeah, where'd it go?
You flipped it.
I flipped him on accident.
Yeah, you flipped it. Yeah. Okay.
And then also Rocket Raccoon needs to have 1. Good.
Yep. All right, there are 2 of us, and there's 1 acceleration icon out. Nope, there's 2 out because I have an obligation.
Oh, I got my endurance.
Oh, good strategy, Romeo. His strategy is don't draw advance. I like that. That's a good one. All right, he's going to scheme against me for 4. It's up to 11. This one goes to 11. Yep. And he's going to attack you. You cannot put the threat out on it. I could throw White Fox in the way though for you. She's done her job.
Oh, wait a second. You got that weakened. Is that okay?
No.
Yeah, okay.
I accounted for the acceleration on it, but weakened doesn't really matter to me. That's not a basic power. I'm not my hero, so.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. White Fox will jump in the way. We'll increase his damage to a 4 plus the boost. 5/6, and she will get obliterated. That's okay. I have 1 card left on my deck, which means she will get shuffled back in to be able to be discarded. So, all right, I get an encounter card.
Bad cards.
And you get a bad card. My bad card is a Gang Up, which will surge because I'm an alter ego, and it will surge into Manipulated Time Stream. When revealed, discard each event from your hand. No. Each. I have 2 repurposes. I was going to actually use one this turn. Discard each event. If no events are discarded this way, this card gets searched. Well, there go those repurposes have served a purpose. They will be repurposed eventually in a purposeful way. There we go. I lost 2 of them.
My card. And it is attached to Gamora. If you cannot attach to the villain. Hero action. Discard an upgrade you control. Discard this attachment.
There's only one most dangerous woman in the galaxy, and that's me. Okay. All right, so he's got a +1 boost. It's not the worst, but it's not the best. F12, your turn.
All right. So I got endurance now, which is good. And I got a reinforced suit that I like. Power of all of us. Lethal intent. I don't have any lethal intent. So I'm using that as a resource. Likely. Wow, what a turn.
Yeah. Put the endurance out, put the suit on Rocket, and that's your turn. Right? I mean, it's like,
That's it.
Yep. Use it.
What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. Putting it over there.
Yeah, that's about all you got.
And over here. We'll move that up. I'm still need to get rid of this self-preservation. So we're going to put the reinforced suit on Rocket.
Yeah, I'll to help try to get rid of it.
Okay. Rocket's going to hit it, ping it for 2.
Yep. Oh. Yandu could ping it for 2, and off it goes. He could ping it for 3. Actually, yeah. Okay, it's gone now. Good.
Then Nebula, start working on the Rampage.
We have 11 threat on the main scheme.
11 threat on the main scheme, yeah.
Right. Actually, 11 threat on the main scheme. So maybe take 2 off of the main scheme. Right?
Yep, that's what we're doing.
Okay.
2 off.
Okay, my turn.
Sorry, my brain was lagging on that one.
That's okay. Yeah, I'm going to spend a Genius, which is a 2, 3, 4. For powered gauntlets. Okay. I gotta make my suit kind of fancy here.
Discard War Machine.
Yeah, for that weekend, right?
You get another card.
Yeah, shoot. I was thinking of playing. No, first I'm going to do Tony Stark's. Oh, I only have 1 card. Ooh.
Down to 1 card.
Yep. Okay, let's discard that wild to discard a fist. Doesn't say printed fist. To get rid of the weekend obligation.
Okay.
So that goes away, and I get to draw a card for Mojo in the middle, which is Futurist would have helped. Okay, so I've decked, so I get an encounter card. I have to shuffle my discard pile into my deck. Okay. Now that I have actually more than 1 card in my deck, I will use Futurist. Supersonic Punch. War Machine. Ooh, interesting. And Repulsor Blast.
Yeah, there's your War Machine back.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking I'd put him out, and I just have an ally. I mean, he could do 8 damage over time. But Supersonic Punch. I could go Aerial. Oh, I lost my pepper pots though, paying for the 2. Yeah. Just no way to know. I could just put some damage on him. I am going to be flipping, right? I have to flip.
Yeah. Threat's a thing. Threat is a thing.
If I put, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I forgot to use my tower. I forgot to use my tower before I flipped. Before I redecked. Oh, crap.
Yep. I mean, you still could. Now you wouldn't know which one's on top, though, right? So.
Oh, it was a.
Unless you remember.
It was a gauntlet on the top. Or a boot? No, it was a boot for a boot. Beta boot. I'm gonna do it. Because boot. I spent a boot. Like Grandma always used to say, you can't make a boot without spending a boot. So, okay. So I use the tower before I shuffle my discard pile into my deck. Okay. Then I might as well, because then that pays for a boot. 1, 2, punch, 3. All right, let's take the boot. Let's take the punch. We'll put those in the deck. All right, I don't want to get caught up here too long thinking about it. All right. Flip. Okay. Superpower training to play another rocket boot. That nets me a hit point and a hit point. Okay. And then I will dig deep, spend a wild, exhaust a boot to go aerial. And then I'll use pots and ingenuity to supersonic punch him in the face for 8. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Romeo. Except I usually put the Stark Tower on top of the Mark helmet as a dunce cap.
Nice.
That's usually how I arrange things. So
nice. All right, my gauntlets do 2 damage. Okay, my Mark 5 helmet is triggering against all side seams. I could punch him for 2, putting him at 5. It's so close. It's so close to being able to just ignore the threat and flip. But I will thwart the main for 2. I will arc reactor to ready up and thwart the main for 2 more. We're gonna flip them next turn. I'm not gonna sit here and get stuck on level 1 for 2 nights.
Did you go aerial?
Yeah.
So you took off 2 from the Mark helmet? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I went aerial.
Very good.
Well, you take off 1 from each scheme, not 2. But I mean, 2 total.
1 threat from a scheme.
1 from each scheme. Yeah, and I got him with my gauntlets, and I got him with my supersonic punch, and that is my turn. I am done. Okay. All right, F12. Force field generator, vigilante cost, discard pile. I could have had a real good turn. I hadn't lost all my events, too. Okay. There's 2 of us, and 1 acceleration. It's at 7. Okay. He's going to scheme against you for 1.
No, he's going to attack me.
Me. I thought you flipped. I thought you flipped down.
Did I flip? I don't know why I would have flipped. I'm at 12 health. But
why did I think you flipped down? That was the other turn, I guess. Okay. Sorry.
I don't know.
My bad. Okay.
Yep, defending.
Okay. He's attacking you. Okay, you got to choose damage or
I'll
damage
take
or threat.
damage.
Okay, so he's at a 5 plus a boost. His boost is a 0. It's a spot. So he's coming at you for 5.
Minus 3.
3.
Or minus 2.
Minus 2.
Minus 2. Hits me for 3.
Yes. And then spot swings at you for 1.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, he's going to attack me. I have a whole 1 defense. vigilance. So, all right, I'll defend. I'll give him the bonus attack because I do not want to lose by threat again this game. So he's coming at me for 5 and a boost. Ooh, 0.
0. Nice.
All right, 5 minus my defense is 1 minus an energy barrier, which I will use to ping him back. I lose the energy barrier. Okay, so he hit me for 5 minus my defense minus the energy barrier, so I take 3. And then I electro
for 5.
Yeah, 5 total minus the 2. And then my electrostatic armor pings him for 1 more as well. Okay. And now I have 1, 2. Oh, I wonder if I drew the right number of tech cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I had 7. I had 7 tech cards out at the end of my turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should have 1 more card in my hand. Okay. Now it's down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 6 tech cards. Okay. I'm still maxed hand size here. Okay, and then you get an encounter card, right? And I get a second encounter card because I decked that last turn. I'm already down to 20 cards in my deck, and I just decked last round.
You might beat me. And mine is the Macrobots.
Okay.
Guard and retaliate 1.
Yes, but you have a ranged attacker, so that's nice. Okay. I get a future weapon. When Kang attacks, the attack gains overkill. If this attack damages a hero, that hero is stunned. Blah, blah, blah. It's fine. If we kill Kang off, he loses all his stuff. So let's just kill Kang off.
We gotta get him.
Yep. And I got Old Rivals. Gamora attacks you. If no attack was made this way, this card gains Surge. Okay. Well, she's not out. So
we got rid of her.
Surges into... an advance!
Oh.
Of course! Of course. Okay. That's why I didn't put threat on it. He schemes for 1, 2. 2 total. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Woo! Okay. F12. My turn. So what we want to do is we're going to advance the main scheme at the end of the phase. So we want to take Kang down to 0, and I think we want to clear as many minions and possibly Rampage as well, right? If we don't clear Rampage, it's an acceleration icon, which maybe isn't the worst thing, but you don't want to be going into your turn with 2 minions either. But
no.
We don't have to worry about future weapon. We don't have to worry about lethal weapon because he's going to be...
So Rampage stays on the table, right?
No, Rampage will go away and turn into an acceleration token that will follow us into level 3.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So what do I got here? I have... we don't really care about the main scheme threat. We care about the side scheme threat and the minions. But I don't have damage. Not really. I don't. I can do like 3 points of damage. Can you do any damage?
Well, I got the guard in front of me, so I'll have to hit him for 4. And then I've got Yondu who can do...
He's what, a 3 attack?
1, 2, 3. If Rocket Raccoon
takes Rocket
down,
attacks for 4. He attacks for 4.
Yeah, so if he hits the Macrobot for 3, and then Rocket hits the Macrobot for 4, then the overkill will go into Kang.
Yes.
So that's
3 points. Or if you just Rocket killed the Macrobots, and then Yondu did 3 damage. It works out to 3 either way. Okay, so you can do 3. Okay.
Same difference.
So you can hit for 3. Okay. So if I can hit for 2, then we'll be in good shape, right? Right. Okay.
Whatever you say, boss.
Yeah. That's our goal. We're getting out of this phase. I don't care what else is going on. Yep. Nope. I made a decision. We're going to kill him because you're going to Macrobots and then Kang. And I'm going to...
Somebody's got to lead this charge.
Yep. Okay. Digging deep. Energy. That's 3 resources for a force field generator. Okay. Pepper Pots generates 2 for my energy to ever vigilant. So ready my hero, remove 2 threat from the main scheme. It's fine. 2 threat off the main scheme. Okay. My hero, I will gauntlet him in the... Ooh, do I want to go aerial? Ingenuity 1, 2, 3, 1. I do not want to go aerial. Okay, I will gauntlet him for 1. I'll Iron Man him for 1. I will arc reactor to ready up. I can take. Yeah, I'll thwart for 2 off of Rampage. And then I'll use my Mark 5 to remove the Rampage as well. Okay, so we're going to discard till we get a minion,
and
he'll be my minion. That we could be a spot.
No guards. No guards.
Yep, I already did my damage, so. Macrobot.
Yeah.
It's okay. I already did my damage.
Yeah.
You're going to do 3 into him. So, okay. Then I will spend an Ingenuity and a Force Field Generator and a Force Field Generator, and I'll bring up a Jocasta ally. Response. After Jocasta entered play, choose a defense event in your discard pile and attach it to her face down. I don't even know if I have any in there. A defense? Why did I think it was a protection card? A defense event. I don't even think I have a defense event. What was I thinking? I think I thought it was a protection event is what I think I thought it was.
Right. Like go find your repurpose or something.
Yeah, that's what I think I was thinking it did. I don't have any defense events in here. Theme-wise, Iron Man is really mean to Jocasta, though, so that's good. That's fine. I like the idea of having the ally because of... Macrobots do retaliate 1. That's fine. I'm going to... No. Maybe I want to put out the force field generator instead. No, because she can actually do... I know I'm gonna have to fight my way through my microbots next round.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna punch her. Well, I might draw an event. So I'm going to leave her up and untouched. I'm not gonna use her this turn. So when we flip him, if I'm an alter ego, he will scheme against my main scheme. If I'm not, this will be an attack. No, you know what? I don't want her. I'm gonna spend, instead of the 3 I spent for her, I'm gonna put out a second. Nah, it's max 1 per player. Okay. 1 per player. Yep, it's Jocasta. It is. Okay, I'm done.
You can't give it to me, I don't think, right? So, yeah.
Right. It doesn't say
Jocasta's good.
Yep. I'm gonna keep her. I'm just not gonna use her this turn. Okay, I'm done. Your turn.
Okay. I'll exhaust. I guess to put out the call for backup. Be nice if I could pull that off now and get some extra help before we part ways. I'll use the power of all of us to put out my team training, and then pop the guard with rocket.
Okay. No damn. No retaliate. Yep, because she's dead.
Yep. Yondu takes down
the Kang.
Down the guy.
Yep.
Yeah, the King.
Thank you, Yondu. Okay.
I put my...
So, interesting. So, call for backup. I don't know how that works. Me, right?
Or is it going to stay on the table? Is that going to be... Is
that a global effect? I don't know, because...
is that a bad idea to put it out now?
No, if you put it out in the next phase when we're individual, then it would be just in your play area. But it is now... I think it says I think it's bad, because I think it becomes an acceleration. I think it says discard all side schemes in play. It doesn't matter what kind of side scheme. Yeah.
Okay. So I don't want to do that.
Yeah, it's side scheme. It doesn't indicate player or encounter cards. You don't want to play call for backup. Yeah.
Definitely no.
No, don't do that. Okay.
And I don't have much else that I can do at this point, so
Moving on.
Do I want to be in alter ego form whenever this thing happens, or no?
I don't know. He'll scheme.
I
He's going
definitely
to
do
attack
not,
or
because he's
scheme
got to
you.
finish his turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
he gets the scheme or attack still.
Okay.
All right. So here we go. I think if I click next villain, no. First we hit F12, right? What does it say? At the end of the phase. Okay, so the end of the phase.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to click next villain, and let's see what Octagon does. Do you want to reveal the next sequential stage of the villain deck? Yes.
Oh.
Okay, so it randomly assigned us stuff. Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool. I got
Is-
Kang, Scarlet Centurion. Okay, and these cards go away. Okay. So mine is a 0 scheme, 3 attack, toughness, piercing. When defeated, remove the present future war from the game. At the end of the phase, join another. And I got the present future war. Add Kang to the game area. Deal yourself an encounter card. Okay. It says deal yourself an encounter card. Flip after this stage is completed, so we don't want that to happen. Move my helmet down a little. All right, and you got, what'd you get?
the Realm of Ramatut. So I have Kang Ramatut. It says create your own game area, add the scheme to it, add Ramatut to the game area, deal yourself an encounter card, flip it, and it tells me force response after the stage is completed, place one set aside Kang Dominion face down under stage. Are these all the same?
Yeah.
At the
Basically.
end of the phase, Ramatut. Yeah. So you
But
read yours already. Ramatut has toughness. This villain gets +1 attack for each obligation in play. When defeated, remove the Realm of Ramatut from the game. At the end of the phase, join another game area.
Right. He's a 1/2,
Okay.
18 health. So whichever one of us kills our guy first joins the other guy, gets rid of his main scheme. We're completely independent, except we're sharing the same encounter deck. And the main scheme says, when revealed, place 1 acceleration token here for each side scheme in play, then discard each side scheme. Each player reveals a random stage 3 in turn order, which we did. Thank you, Octagon. Remove any unused stage 3s from the game. We flip it over. Force interrupt. When an acceleration token would be placed on another scheme, place it here instead. And then we can't join that unless there are no other game areas remaining. So, Hey, Josh, how's it going? We've got an Octagon's Got Nerds, or Twitch has nerds. Look, it's a Hills Have Nerds guy. We are playing our rematch from last week, Kang SitCom, with some spots jumping around like Mike. This is our second game tonight because we got threaded out on the first one. We have finally beat stage 1 Kang and have moved on to our separate stage areas. And I'm ready to hit F12. Bam. There it is. Okay. So I'll do mine, then you do yours, and then I'll do mine. Right? We still got to play in a little order. Okay, so
I really don't like my hand.
Yeah,
I should have discarded that call for backup. Is what I should have done.
Oh yeah, go for it. Toss it.
Before we did that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Because that's what I was planning on doing.
Yeah, I hit F12 a little early.
Yep.
Okay, so mine, I am in hero form. He is going to attack with piercing. I don't have it tough, so he's coming at me for 3 and a boost. I do have my force field generator. I'm going to take it to the face. 0 boost with an assault. So I lose, my force field generator loses 3 damage. And then my Macrobots attack for 2 more. And I have 1 point left on my force field generator. And I have a repurpose. And I have a force field generator. I might make it to use it. I might get to do it.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay. Your Ramatut attacks you.
He attacks me 4. And do I take the damage? He's hitting me for 2, +1 for each obligation. There's no obligation. Let him hit me. Let's see what happens.
Take it to the face.
Yeah.
For 4.
4 damage.
Yep. And then Spot's coming at you for 1, though.
4-1. Yep.
Okay.
1 in the B.
All right. Now the sad thing here is I get a second encounter card, and so do you. All right. Here we go. Corrupted Time Stream. Players cannot trigger alter ego action abilities on obligations. When revealed, each player, but not you because we're split, Must either discard one random card from hand or put 2 threat here. One random card from hand or put 2 threat. I'm gonna put 2 threat here. Okay, because I'm sure I'll lose my repurpose. Okay, and my second card is Future Weapon. Kang gets +2 with overkill that stuns a hero and goes away after a single use. Great. Okay. Yeah, sure. No problem. Your turn.
All right. Revealing this one, which is a pin down. When revealed, place 2 threat here for each obligation in play.
No obligations.
That would be in my play area.
Yep.
And then the other one is an advance, of course.
Okay.
So it's going to hit me for.
Oh, did we not? We did not do threat at the start of the villain phase because I was confused. He came out in the player phase, then we went to villain phase, so I have to raise my threat by 1, and so do you. Okay. All right, he's going to advance for 1 and a boost. Oh, it's a spot.
Spot replaces the spot.
Spot replaces spot, and the spot gets shuffled back into the deck. Okay, shuffle. So he schemes for 1 total. Okay. From your advance.
Okay.
Let's see. Josh says sounds like a solid encounter. We played the first couple campaign bosses in Age of Apocalypse today, and Nelson from Nelson All Over Cards actually came down and played at the store with us. Oh, nice. That's cool. That's always
like
neat
Nelson.
when people that you know online are there. So, yeah, you meet them face to face. That's always fun. Kind of Heroes. Billy, you're coming to Kind of Heroes? I know you're not.
No.
I know you're not.
I'm not going to make it.
I'm just trying to make you feel bad like a good villain.
I know.
I'm going to miss you.
I might show up just to spite you.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be sad?
That'd be awesome. You should do that just to spite me.
Okay. All right.
Oh, Romeo's going.
Where are we doing?
You coming to Kind of Heroes, Romeo? We're playing a game then, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody record this. Live action.
Yeah. Okay, so we did all our encounter cards, and it is your turn.
I think so.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, this is getting very convoluted here.
All right. Now I'm not gonna converse during your turn. How about that?
I can do that.
We're not near each other. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm definitely going to put out the Guardians of the Galaxy. Play under any player's control, max 1 team player. If each of your Guardians has the Guardian trait, that card gains response. After you play an upgrade or an ally, draw a card.
After you play an upgrade on an ally, draw
on an ally. Okay. I think I made a mistake last time.
Yeah, it's not or an ally. It's an upgrade on an ally. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Grammar.
Okay.
All right. Rocket Raccoon is going to knock out Spot.
Yep. But he's going to get shuffled back in, right? Because it's Rocket's doing 4.
He's doing 4 damage to him.
Okay, so so Spot gets that is not excess damage, so he gets shuffled in. Okay. Okay.
Nebula is going to knock the 2 threat off of Pin down.
Yep. Good call.
Yondu is going to take the threat off of the main scheme.
He has a 3. Yep. Right, because he has a inspired. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, he's inspired. And then I'm going to flip down. Yeah, I believe so. Flipping down.
Okay.
And then I'm going to use my ship to pay for the evasive maneuvering. It draws me 2 cards because I'm in alter ego form. So I got team training and I got combat ready. Shuffle up to 2 techniques from your discard pile into your deck. Or I could go discard until I find it. I don't want to deck myself just yet, I don't think. So I'm going to spend the Guardians of the Galaxy. Do I already have a team training on the table? I don't have one. That was last game.
That was last game, yeah.
Yeah. So team training is going to come out using Guardians of the Galaxy and the power of all of us. Discard that, and then I'll use the combat ready to go find 2 techniques and shuffle them into my deck.
That's a good turn.
Yep, I like it. And if I got them, I don't know if I do have 2 techniques or not. I got one.
You must have two
all
in
my
there.
tech. All my. No,
You have 9
gotta
cards
scroll
left in
down.
your
Gotta
deck.
scroll down. Gotta scroll down.
Yeah, they're in there.
I'll bring the threat removal, and I'll bring out the damage card.
Oh, excuse me. It's a little late here. Okay. I'm going to start my turn while you're shuffling.
Yep. Go right ahead.
All right.
I'm done.
What can I do here? I've got a guard macrobot. I have a corrupted time stream, which for the moment isn't impacting me. I want to trigger this repurpose.
I think I put enough damage on my allies, did I, folks? So, one more on rocket.
He has retaliate, right? So I can't do it that way. Okay. So Iron Man. Iron Man will attack for 2. Not attack. I'm sorry. Thwart for 2 off the main. Okay. Then I will repurpose. Yay! That's force field generator. So, discard a tech upgrade you control, ready your hero, and choose thwart, attack, or defense. Till the end of the round, your hero gets plus X to the chosen power, where X is that upgrade's printed cost. So that's a 3. So I'm going to give Iron Man a plus 3 attack and ready. Then Iron Man will attack for 4 into my macrobots, killing them off. Okay. Then, unfortunately, I only have the one. Okay, so those are in the discard pile. Then I will let's go aerial. And let's hit Kang with my gauntlet for 2. Okay. Then we'll use my Mark V helmet to remove a threat from the main scheme and the corrupted time stream. Then I will spend this genius to put out another powered gauntlet. And I will hit Kang for 2. I will arc reactor to ready up. I'm currently a 4 attack. I'll attack him for 4. Because of the, that other card. Pepper Potts will use the genius in my discard pile to bring out an energy barrier. I will then spend this defensive training and a Brother Voodoo to supersonic punch him for 8.
Wow.
He's down to 4. Jocasta will attack for 1. I will flip as well. And I will use the Futurist to look at the top 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Hey, there's a Quinn carrier. Oh, boy. Okay. I can't. Hold on a second. I'm gonna look at my discard pile before I put anything back in there. It'll be a 3 cost. Wait, hold on. Is that a support or an upgrade? Defensive training is a support. Okay. So whatever I have, I'm gonna end up. Oh. Yeah, I'll take the build support. I'll put these 2 in there. I will then use the Stark Tower to put the energy barrier back in my hand, which I will use to spend to play a build support. Because I think when I join your
schemes disappear?
I don't think so.
It's a player side scheme.
No, it just says you join game area. So
your game area.
Yeah, so I bring my whole game area with me. So okay. I'll just bring my whole game area with me. All right, I am done as well. We both had pretty good turns. All right.
Yeah. Clean some house.
F12. Hey, there's my Mark 5 armor and another repurpose. I can pick up maybe 2 points off of that. I didn't get the triple repurpose, but that's okay. All right. So you add 1 to your main scheme from its part step 1 of the villain phase, and I add 1 to mine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you are player 1, so he's going to scheme against you because you're an alter ego. Correct?
Right.
Okay, he schemes for 1, and attached to your identity, you get frozen in time.
Okay.
With 1 threat. Okay.
So we've been through that before.
Yep. I'll pull it up a little bit so it doesn't get lost in all your fun stuff. And he's going to scheme against me for 0 and a boost. And the boost is a 1, so he schemes for 2. 1 total. Pushing up to 2. And the future weapon is an attack. He's piercing. Okay, so there's all of that. There's no obligations out. We didn't mess up any points anywhere. Okay, you get a card. Right? I get a card. Your turn.
My card reads Macrobots. Guard. Retaliate 1.
And I get Time Travel Tactics, which surges. Surges. Each player takes 1. So just me. When revealed, each player takes 1 damage, indirect damage for each obligation in their play area. Currently, that's a 0 for me. Thank you.
Cleaned up.
And you don't get
Cleaned up nice.
Doesn't affect you. And I get my search card is Energy Blast. When revealed, alter ego. Discard an ally or support you control. If you cannot, this card gains search. Okay, an ally or a support. So I think I will pitch Jocasta because I like my tower and my pepper pots. Bye, Jocasta. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, we've got a lot of the Macrobots, Romeo. I think there's probably like 4 in there. F12. Here we go. Bill, I'm going to try to join your game area. How's that sound?
Come on over.
All right.
Come on over.
First things first. Let's do...
Save some really fun stuff for when you get over here.
Okay. I'm going to do some futurists first. Ooh. I have 2 repurposes. Oh, but when I come over there at the end of the phase, so I can't impact anything currently. Yes.
Gotcha. So you can't just slide over there and take care of business.
3, 6. I want to do 3 damage, which I should be able to do 3 damage.
You can do that with just a few gauntlets.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take the Soaring Acrobatics. Okay. Those get discarded. All right, and I'll use my tower. My top tech card is an Energy Barrier. Okay, put that in my hand. It's just like any of the... the Corrupted Time Stream, Romeo, will also move with me. Your whole game area. So will my build support will move with me. So... all side schemes as it is move over now, so it'll move over with me. So I don't want to clear it until we're together, because if I cleared it now, he still wouldn't get it. I don't believe, because it wouldn't impact you, because we can't impact one another like that. Oh, when I put my discarded cards, they should be like this. There we go. Okay. All right, let's recover 3, and then let's flip. Okay, and then I'm going to Pepper Pots and a Digging Deep to get my Mark 5 armor out, which is going to tuck under my electrostatic armor. That's going to be 6 hit points. So I'm up to 15 current health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tech. Yeah, okay, I'm maxed out on hand size. I will... Let's get some other cards out, shall we? Let's pitch this White Fox. And an Ever Vigilant. I'll play this Soaring Acrobatics, because that's like a little thing. Arc Reactor to ready up. I can... I'll go Aerial. and then I'll double gauntlet attack, so attack for 4. So I've cleared my Kang. So at the end of the phase, I will join you. I'm aerial.
Right.
I'll use my helmet to pull 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. Iron Man can pull 2. I'm going to get rid of this corrupted time stream because I don't want some bad plan, something terrible to happen to us. I can't. I mean, I could pull a bunch more threat off of build support, so it's like ready to go. Because I could repurpose the energy barrier, giving myself a 3, 4. I could throw it for 4. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So I'm going to repurpose this energy barrier, giving myself +2 and readying up. So now I can throw it for 4, but since I'm aerial, I can use my soaring acrobatics to make that a 5. Oh, that would clear the build support, wouldn't it? I don't want to do that until we join.
Yeah, just hang on.
Okay, so it's down to a 1. Okay. Kind of a waste of the whatever. And that's my turn. I'm done.
All right. So we're going to exhaust the Nebula ship to put out the Cutthroat Ambition. That's going to draw me 2 cards. And that's Weapon Master and Inspired.
Oh, sorry, Josh. Go ahead.
Okay. Yep, sorry. I'm going to spend 1. I'm going to spend my booster boots to put out Downtime. I'm going to exhaust Nebula to heal for 5. She goes up to 8. Guard keep patrol. Christ, yeah, Rocket Raccoon is going to hit the Macrobots for 4.
Boom, they're gone. He still has health left too, doesn't he?
He does, because I have team training.
Team training. So he's got like 1 left.
And he's got he's got 1 left.
1 left. Yeah, he's been rocking it. He's been rocking. I did not mean that with a pun, but he's been rocking that raccoon. Okay.
I'm gonna flip over to Nebula side, and I'm gonna spend Inspired and Cutthroat Ambition to put out Nowhere.
You take your turn. I gotta grab a blanket. It's cold in here.
Go ahead. Play only if your Guardian has a Guardian trait. Increase your ally limit by 1. After a player plays a Guardian ally, exhaust Nowhere. That player draws a card. So I do have team training, and I've got. What else do I have? Anything else that reduces Martinix? And reduce the cost to play Martinix by 1 if your identity has the Guardian trait. So he's going to cost 1 to put him out because of the team training. So we exhaust team training. Put out Martinix for the Weapon Master.
Oh, team building exercise, not team training. Okay, cool.
Yeah, team building exercise. Draw a card, and I got Wide Stance. I'm going to hang on to that. Martinix is going to knock the tough off of Rama.
Okay.
Oh, you got it.
I got it. Yep.
Just doing it. And then Yadu's going to hit Rama for, what is he up to, 3 now? Because he's Inspired.
It's 19 cards on the table, Romeo, not 17. Because he just added 2. You have 19 cards on the table. I only have 12. Iron Man only has 12, so
I got half of my deck. Yeah, that's why I built a 50-card deck, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And I believe that's all I'm going to be able to accomplish, sadly, on this turn. So Yandu didn't take any damage for the attack. You knocked the damage off of Ramatut.
You drew your card from nowhere?
I drew my card from nowhere. It was Wide Stance.
Okay.
And
you didn't put an upgrade out on anybody?
I did not put an upgrade out yet.
On any allies?
No.
Okay.
Sadly.
Yeah.
So I think that's all I can do.
Yeah, that's it. That's okay.
And
Sounds
that's
good.
all set. And so Yandu did do 3 damage to Ramatut.
Which I did not mark off. Oh, you
Yeah.
should have Yandu do the. Oh, he's not piercing. Never mind. He's overkill. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah.
Yep. I forgot
Martin
he's
X is
overkill
just
in
a
range.
meat shield.
Yeah,
Meat
yeah.
shield at this
He
point.
only cost you 1 though, kind of. So that was neat.
Yeah, I did. That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, so the rule says remove the present future war from when defeated. Remove the present war from the game. Oh, I was supposed to remove the present future war from the game when I defeated what's his name, which is okay. It doesn't really let me, anyways. At the end of the phase, join the other game area. So I think I don't do that because you can't advance to the next game. I think we just ignore. We pitch this upgrade, and we're just gonna set these 2 cards over here. They've been defeated, and I'm in your play area. Because I think if we were to say like advance or something, I think we both advance, and we don't want that to happen.
No.
So
you could probably just discard those cards. But
I tried, but I already tried. It didn't let me. Yeah, if you hit delete, it says no, you can't do that yet. Yeah. So okay.
We know what happened. Yeah.
Right.
I can't ready because I'm frozen in time.
Yeah, but I have joined you, so
come on in.
Yep. Just making sure if all players at this stage are defeated, the stage is completed. After the stage is completed, we're not looking. We don't want things to complete. Remove the round, okay? And then when an acceleration will be placed here, players cannot join this game area unless there are no other game areas remaining. When all players have joined this game area, we advance to 4A. So once we are now together at the start of the villain phase, which means, okay, so we're going to F12. We F12 first. Okay. And I get a handful of cards if it does it. Okay. I decked.
I get dealt. I also decked.
I'm player 1. Okay. I have my card first, your card second. You don't ready, but the frozen in time goes away. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got a superpowered tree. White fox is back already. That was fast. Energy barriers and stuff. Oh, a couple repulsor blasts. Nice. Okay, some damage. Okay. Yeah, these Guardian decks they're talking about. This is a crazy. Bill's got a. Finally, our decks are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Took us 3 games, but we're in good shape now. At least the boards.
You always say that.
The build. I should say the boards are built. That doesn't mean we've won or anything. So,
okay.
All right.
That's the small victory. Let's go for the big one.
Yeah, we got a lot on there. Okay, so start of the villain phase. The threat goes up by 1, just 1, but still tops out at 9. So it's not like we can. We're both in hero form. Oh. Yep. I'm player 1. And then I'm getting attacked. His attacks are +1 for each obligation. Okay, there are no obligations out, right?
So what happens if this threat's out?
We lose. No, we don't lose. We don't actually lose. We put a set aside King's Dominion face down under stage 4A, and at the end of the phase, we advance. It says you remove Kang, Ramatut, and his stage from the game and combine your area with another one. So we don't lose, but we move on to stage 3, but stage 3 is harder because we've added a King's Dominion. So
okay. So advantageous to take down the king.
It's advantageous to take down the king, but it's better to not get defeated. This is a case where you're better off letting the scheme advance than you are of just taking the damage and dying. Yep.
Right.
Okay, so I'm getting attacked. I don't. I'll defend for 1. Oh, can I? I'm no longer aerial, right? End of the phase. Okay, so he's gonna hit me for 2, 3, minus my 1, so I'm gonna take 2 damage. I forgot I had 15 health. I probably could have just taken it. And I electrostatic armor him back for 1. Okay. Okay. He's gonna attack you for 2 and a boost.
I'll defend with Martinix.
Martinix takes 2, and then Spot comes out.
Okay.
And then Spot
doesn't take Martinix out. So that's nice.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And then Spot attacks you for 1.
Spot hits me for 1. So knocks me down to 7.
Okay. All right. And then I get a 2. We've had quite a few turns where we've had like 4+ encounter cards. Uh-oh, we just decked the encounter deck. Okay. So when an acceleration deck will be placed in another scheme, put it here instead. So we have to
On
put
the Master of Time.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we max out. So we'll get one in the next when we advance on. All right. My 2 cards are Spot.
Ooh,
So Spot
mine
defeats
goes
Spot. So yours gets shuffled in. Shuffle.
Mike with his shenanigans.
Mike is in 2 places at once. And then I get Watch Me Play. Here's the card that killed us the first game. Insight 3, Peril 1, 2, 3. It's at 6 out of 9. All right. Forced Interrupt. When you look up a rule, you are confused. Exhaust your identity and discard a confused status card from it to discard this obligation. Okay. Well, I'm not going to look up any rules currently, but it is an acceleration at the moment. Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Your 2 cards.
It is an obligation. One with the breakup.
Each encounter card.
Each encounter card gains peril. Alter ego action. Discard 3 cards from your hand. Choose a player. The chosen player draws 1 card, and you discard this obligation.
Okay.
And then the other one is another obligation. Discard the top 8. All right. You said it was shift.
Drag it and then hit shift after you started moving the card. Ask Caleb, how's that card interact with obligation? Yeah, the Twitch chat. No, I have to look. It's my obligation. It's not your obligation. When I look up a rule, I am confused. I am not Romeo. I am not Mockingbird. So, however, it's better to interact with the chat. So, okay, so now we have. I'm glad I got rid of that side scheme because now we have 3 obligations in play, and Ramatut is attacking for 5. So, yeah. So can we do 14 damage to him and then and ignore that piece and clear off some of these? Yeah, let's see what we can do.
I need to burn this down.
Leadership.
So it's alter ego action. Discard a mental resource from your hand. Discard this obligation.
Here, I'll put it over top of your. Oops.
Mm-hmm. Discard 3 cards from your hand.
Choose a player.
Choose a player. Choose 1 card. Okay, it's also alter ego
Yeah,
action.
you're gonna have to flip the alter ego. It looks like.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, because they're both accelerations, and yeah, we have 4 accelerations on the board right now.
Okay.
Wow, if you're looking at the chat, they made Honey Badger insane. That's fun. You say it's broken, but really it took you all game to get there probably, and then at the expense of anything else. So I don't think it's broken. It's just fun. Okay, F12, you're player 1.
Okay. So my techniques go off.
Ooh, cool.
So I can remove 3 threat from a scheme. You want me to take it off of build support?
Yeah.
Because we don't really need to.
Well, because my Mark 5 helmet is going to pull off 1 threat. So take it off the main, just in case we don't kill him this turn, right?
And I don't even know what I got left to actually draw in there. So yeah, we'll take it off of the main scheme.
Yeah, take it off the main scheme. Yep.
Okay, we'll discard that.
Well, turn 3.
And then the other one is choose to either stun or confuse an enemy. So, I mean, are we going to take him out?
So
14.
damage wise, I do have my spot for me. If I go aerial, I got 4 damage and I have 2 repulsor blasts in front of me is what I've got. So I could do some damage to him. And then you obviously have a Yondu doing 3.
Just 3.
Just 3.
And Rocket, I don't know if it's worth it knocking Rocket out.
No, he's probably better off hanging out for an ally or something. Unless he kills off like a spot or something.
So I'm not doing much.
Okay, so you're only
other than trying to clear these crazy obligations. So
yeah, I think it's if you're gonna flip, it might be worth confusing him, just in case.
Okay.
Just in case we don't take him out.
Down.
Yep.
Yeah.
In case we don't take him down.
And doesn't have anything.
He's not
funny
stalwart or anything. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know if that was around back then. But it is Kang.
Yeah.
So that's gone.
Okay. Now it's your turn, but call for an action, and I can. Am I gonna go aerial? I'm gonna go aerial. If you give me two actions, I can pop the
Go ahead.
build support. Okay, so I'm going to use Ingenuity to go aerial, and then I'm going to use the Mark V helmet. So it pulls one thread off the main and clears build support on your turn. Each player may search their deck and discard pile for a support with a cost 3 or less and put it into play. A support with 3 or less. I'm going to grab a coin carrier.
I just don't have much. I've got the Triskelion.
Oh, there you go.
I'll take it.
Team building exercises are supports. Guardians of the Galaxy's team training, but you already played them.
Maybe team building exercise would be better.
You could have 2 of those out. I mean,
yeah, that would be better.
Yeah,
because I'm probably not gonna get. Yeah, I'll put both out. Close and shuffle. How about I?
Okay, I have to send build support to the victory display. Okay.
I'm going to use Guardians of the Galaxy to clear the stolen memories. And I'm going to discard 3 cards from my hand, choose a player, draws a card, discard this obligation.
You can choose yourself.
Yeah, Yondu.
Yeah.
Yondu's going to hit Ramatut.
3 damage. Okay.
And then I will.
Oh, wait. How about this? Don't attack Ramatut with Yondu. He's getting overkill, right? Because of the laser blaster. What if on your turn, I use a power gauntlet and do 2 damage to Spot, and then you hit Spot with excess damage?
Do it. Let's do it.
Okay. So you hit him for 3 more.
Got him yeah.
Right. So it goes to 5. So there is 1 point of overkill.
Gets rid of the Spot.
And Spot actually is defeated. Cool. Awesome.
And then I'll flip down to my alter ego form. I'll use Guardians of the Galaxy to get rid of that obligation, stolen memories.
Okay. And draw a card.
All those cards will go back in my discard pile.
Yeah, and you get to draw a card.
I get to draw a card.
Yeah. We've seen so many spots, Romeo. It's time that one of them, gets beat up for real.
I get strength. Exhaust Nebula's ship to put out wide stance to draw 2 cards. And I get comms implant, and I get clarity of purpose.
Comms implant, nice.
Don't forget, comms implant.
You need 3 cards to clear your breakup. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna put out wide stance. What does wide stance do? Look at the top 3 cards. No. I'll put out weapons master.
Okay.
Do 4 damage. Maybe I gains retaliate, and we'll use wide stance for that. I already used my ability there, so I'm going to use comm implant, clarity of purpose, and combat ready to get rid of the obligation. You can draw a card.
I can draw a card? How nice of you. And you draw a card because you discarded an obligation.
Okay. And I got booster boots, so I might as well just go ahead and pay for those.
And I got a Brother Voodoo off of that. Okay. Yeah, you put out more things on the table.
Yeah, it's pretty soon the whole deck. All 25 cards.
You'll just be, they're like the chat saying, you're just going to cycle your techniques over and over and over again because everything else is out.
Yeah.
Although you still have 31 cards between your deck and discard
pile. It's a 50 card deck.
Yeah, so it's a little less like that.
Yeah. I'm done? Weird.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Maybe I'll start getting some allies, right?
Maybe. That'd be kind of cool. That seems unlikely.
Since this is what this deck's supposed to be.
Yeah. All right, my turn. I am currently aerial, so I'll hit him for 2 with my other gauntlet before I forget. Let's shoot for Let's see what we can do about just picking them off, right? Like finishing them off. Mm-hmm. So, Queen Carrier, Repulsor Blast. So here we go. 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah. Okay. Deal 1 damage to an enemy. Discard the top 5. For each printed energy, deal 2 additional damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. He's dead. Boom. That was perfect. That was excellent.
That was great.
That was lucky because I didn't really build this deck for energy resources. It just, repurpose happens to have them and stuff. Yeah, they just happen to have them.
That's the advantage of having all your upgrades on the table and everything is
okay. All right, so we will join another game area. Players going to join this game area. Listen to another game. When all players have joined this game area, advance to stage 4A. So we will advance to stage 4A, I believe, at the end. Yeah, at the end of the phase, join another game area. And I think we join. Yeah, we're still in Ramatut's game area. So at the end of the phase, we will advance Master of Time to the next part. Okay, so not a lot else going on. Pepper Pots will generate 2. Thank you, energy. And let's make it. What do we get? We have to go get our Nemesis minions when we advance, if I'm remembering this correctly. I'm gonna spend.
I think so. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Yep. 2 from Pepper Pots and 1 more. I'm gonna play a Brother Voodoo. He lets me search the top 5 cards of my deck for an event and put it in my hand. Look at the top 5 cards. So my choices are Energy Barrier, Force Field Generator, but Repurpose is the only event. I'll take that. Put it in my hand.
You haven't looked up any rules so far, right?
Nope.
No.
Nope. I don't know how much threat is on that, so I don't want us both to be an alter ego when we flip.
True.
I don't know how much threat will be on the scheme when we do that.
Yeah. He is confused.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, he is. Oh, he is confused.
Yeah. So against me, he won't be scheming. But
yeah. All right, let's pitch a force field generator. No, that's not pitch a force field generator. I have a repurpose. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to kind of build my hand for next turn. So I'm going to discard 3 cards. 2, 3. And I'm going to play this force field generator. There's no point in me doing anything else.
Arc reactor.
For what? Okay, sure. I ready up. I thwart for 2. For no reason.
No, there's a reason.
I guess I can. I'm gonna hold on to this repurpose and this repulsor blast, and I'm not gonna flip because I could flip. You'd only get the scheme once, right? But our Nemesis minions will also be in play, and they will also scheme. So I don't. Yeah, I don't know what I'll stay here. I'll just end my turn here. Okay.
Leaving him at 1.
No, he's dead. I did 11. Okay. That's 1 confused token.
I'm like, all
No,
right.
he's dead. I took him out.
Good.
I did 11 damage with a repulsor blast, and he had 11 health.
I was like, there is a way you could maybe do it with the electrostatic armor.
No, he's gone. I already took him out. So that means we, at the end of the phase,
that might be a cheat.
Oh, yeah, you definitely want to finish him off in the villain phase if you can. But, repulsor blast did its job. I'm going to click next villain. Yeah, he definitely showed up and got beat up.
Yeah.
Are all players ready to advance?
No takebacks on that one. This is what you drew.
Yep.
So.
All right, so he said next villain, and it said, are we ready to advance? Are all of us? And I'm going to say yes. Boom. Okay, then we can hit
So.
F12 to get our regular. All right, Kang's Wrath. You use your enemy's technology to reunite in the present day, just in time to counter Kang's assault on Earth. When revealed, reveal Kang 3 and add him to the game area. Reveal each face-down Kang's dominion under the stage, which are none, because we did not let this little main schemes advance. Kang's Wrath. Well, it goes to 10 per player. We could have both flipped. When revealed, each player searches the encounter deck, discard pile, set aside area for their nemesis minion, and puts it into play. Engage with them. Shuffle the encounter deck. If the stage is completed, the players lose the game. So you go get yours out of your playing, and I go get mine.
I think mine's in the discard pile, isn't it? Or did that happen this game or last? I can't remember.
Yeah, she's out. She's been out. But we did shuffle it, so she's back in the deck. I will go find Gamora.
Whiplash.
Yes. Gamora. There you go. Close the shuffle.
It's been a while since I've seen Whiplash.
Yeah, he's a Retaliate 1. He's not that exciting, but the rest of the cards in the set are pretty fun. Yeah, Phoenix would suck, because out comes the Dark Phoenix. Yeah, even bump Mojo in the middle. Nice. Okay, so Kang the Conqueror is a 2/2 toughness temporal. Force interrupt. When Kang attacks you, either put one threat in the main scheme or he gets +2 for this attack. So just like before. When defeated, the players win the game. So 40 in a tough and the game is over. Okay? All right.
So it doesn't begin with any threat on it?
Nope.
Because
it just says 0.
Right.
Goes up by 1 per player.
0 threat. And then what about the Mojo in the middle for your obligation?
Yep.
Is that...
So that all happened at the end of the player phase. So we're now just starting the villain phase. So
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you're right. So we start the villain phase. There's 2 of us. Oh, there is an acceleration token here because there was an acceleration on stage 3 that did not copy over. That's a failing of Octagon right there. Failing, I say. The rest of it's like amazing. But we have to remember that there was one acceleration on the main stage 3. So that means we put another thread out, and there's an obligation, so 1 more. Okay. All right, so it's at 4. You're player 1. He activates against you. Oh, he was confused, but it doesn't matter because it's a different Kang.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We didn't have it. I mean, you had to do it to something, so it's not like it was really wasted. All right.
We didn't know if we were going to defeat him yet or not either.
That's true.
Drew that boss.
Yeah. Got lucky with a good hit.
Energy draw.
So he is going to scheme against you for 2 and a boost. Oh, there goes an assault.
Finally.
Yes, only
Get
2.
a break.
And Gamora is also going to scheme
for 2.
For 2. Her benefit is if she attacks. Romeo says, it would actually be super funny if you beefed it here and had to start over. Stream doesn't end until Kang is defeated. No, it's midnight where I am. I'm already...
Man. There's no Lokis here.
Yeah.
There's no Lokis here.
All right, I'm getting attacked. So I have a force field generator out. I have I also
could conjure up a Loki. I mean, we have the ability.
Well, we're not doing that. You're crazy.
Come on.
I'm gonna I'm gonna give him the plus attack and throw Brother Voodoo in the way. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 into Brother Voodoo. Thank you, Brother Voodoo.
Okay. Place 1 threat on the main scheme, or he gets +2 attack.
Yep. Okay. So I gave him the attack, and he took out my Brother Voodoo, and now Whiplash is going to attack me, and I'll just let him hit me in the force field generator for 3.
Okay. And then he gets electrostatic.
No, I have to actually defend. I didn't
defend. Okay.
Yeah,
that's not a defense. Okay.
Yep. All right. You get 1, and I get 1. Okay.
Mine is self-preservation. Nice. Ain't that great?
Ooh, Gamora's +1 attack and piercing.
Yeah.
She's a 3 piercing.
She's getting up there.
Who, after she attacks and damages you, you have to discard an upgrade? Yeah. Oh, and I got an assault. The villain attacks you. Okay.
I mean, you want me to jump out with Martnix?
Oh, yeah. Go for it. Thanks.
Do it.
All right, we add that damage, so it's 246 damage instead of putting the threat out. Yep. Okay. All right, next dies. Thank you, Crystal Dude from Pluto. F12, my turn. Here we go.
All right, 40 damage.
I have 3 resource cards on my hand. I drew 2 Digging Deeps. That really stinks. Okay. Let's go aerial with an ingenuity and a boot. Let's use this boot. I never use that boot. Okay. I gotta show both boots. I'm just flying circles. I think I'm still going to take out Whiplash, though, with a double power gauntlet. He has Retaliate, which is fine, because that'll just take 1 damage off my force field generator from the first point of Retaliate. And the second one, I don't take Retaliate because he's defeated. Okay. Then I will use. Okay, what do you got over there, Gamora? What do you can finish off Gamora with Rocket and Yondu?
I can do it with Rocket if I throw a laser blaster on him.
Okay, so you don't need help with
pop
her.
him with 1 shot.
Okay.
Rocket will be dead, but that's the way
He's
it goes.
gonna eventually die, right? Yep. All right, there is a tough token. Okay.
Noble.
My helmet will remove 1 from self-preservation and 1 from the main. Okay. Because I'm aerial.
Actually.
Okay, we have a tough, and we have you probably want to clear self-preservation, right? So let's thwart for 3 with soaring acrobatics, giving me a 3, and I can clear it. There you go. It's gone. Because that stinks for you. Okay. Because I'm aerial, soaring acrobatics lets me add 1 to a basic power, so it thwarts for 3. Then I will repurpose this force field generator to ready my hero, giving him +3 attack. Oh, man.
I don't know if there's an action you can call for that I can do. I don't think so.
I like the ping.
What about Lethal Intent? Choose up to X technique upgrades you control. Resolve their special abilities in the order of your choice.
That's a hero action, though, right?
It's a hero action, though, so I can't do it.
You can't do it. So that tough is gonna get wasted. What do I have in my hands? Dang. What if I leave Whiplash sitting there?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like going back that far. I think if I could leave Whiplash and I hit him with the powered gauntlet instead, and I leave 2 damage on Whiplash. Then maybe Yondu could help out in that regard. So, yeah. What if...
So I got that repurposed.
What if instead of hitting Whiplash with both my gauntlets, I hit Whiplash with 1 and my other one goes there, and it looks like that instead where I'm at.
Yeah, because then Yondu could take down Whiplash.
And he has overkill into Whiplash too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so now I'm a 4 attack because I repurposed for 3 into my attack, so I'm a 4 attack, so I'll 4 into Kang. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll arc reactor to ready up, and I'll do 4 more into Kang. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all I got there. Then I'll spend a genius. I'll spend a digging deep and a genius to put out a force field generator. And then I'll use a pepper pots to put out an energy barrier because it's 2 from the genius that's sitting on top of my encounter deck. And then I will digging deep into a repulsor blast into him. So let's see where this repulsor blast goes. 1 card, 2 cards, 3 cards, 4 cards, 5 cards. Not nearly as good. Only 3 damage.
No.
Like I said, I didn't.
Right?
Yeah, I didn't really build it for that. However, one of those is a digging deep, which goes into my hand because they are discarded from my deck. So, okay. All right, that's that. I did not pull hardly any threat, however. Yeah, I didn't really do any threat removal. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we can work on that.
Yeah, I guess I'm not going to flip and try my futurist Stark Tower stuff, am I? No. I'll sit here like this.
I
Okay.
might try to get Gamora out.
I'm done.
I'm done.
Threat removal is for nerds. Nerd. Well, yeah, I mean, half of this character is a nerd, and the other half is a bully. A bully. So, yeah. Okay.
Did you retaliate 1 for Whiplash?
Yeah, it went onto that force field generator that I repurposed.
Gotcha. Yandu's going to take him out.
So Yano's attacking for
while we're thinking about it.
3?
3, yeah.
Or 4?
So 1 into.
Attacks for 3. Yep.
3.
1, 2, 3, and with an overkill of 1 into. Yep. Thank you. Okay.
Exhaust the ship to put out the weapons master, drawing 2 cards.
Oh, lethal.
Okay, plus 1 hit point. Oh, I got plus 1 hit point now that I could put on somebody. And I've got Groot, Cosmo. Yeah, we need to get rid of Gamora.
Yep.
I'm going to spend. How about I exhaust to heal? So I can go up to 12. Okay, so I need to defend. Because I don't think I can take him all the way down.
If you play Gamora, does Gamora leave play? No. Dang.
That's yeah, it'd be nice.
No, we can't do 28. I'm looking at your hand. We could do a bunch, but not quite.
If I put the laser blaster onto Rocket, he can knock out Gamora.
Are you sure?
Himself. Right? Because he's.
No, he's still only doing.
He's doing 4, 5. Yeah, just 5.
Just 5.
Just 5. He's not plus 1 anywhere right now.
Well, what if you put you can put it on him or not. It doesn't matter. He's overkill. But what if you flip and use that lethal intent and trigger the 4 damage onto her, and then he attacks for overkill into her?
Okay, sounds good. So comms implant to pay for the lethal intent. Does 4 damage to Gamora.
Yeah, I mean you could trigger more than one of them if you wanted to, right?
Good.
I mean you have if you're
4 damage.
Yeah, I don't know what your plan is after that.
I can look at top cards. That's the 2 things I can do. I mean, if I spin both of them,
you can do 4 and 4. You can do 8 damage. That's not bad though.
4 and 4. Yeah,
so
4 damage is a lot.
You were thinking about bringing out Groot, maybe 1, 2, 3 for Groot or Gamora.
I mean, I might be able to bring them both out if I can reduce their costs and draw cards.
Oh man, Gamora, you could. After she comes out, you trigger a special. So so you could do another 4. Yeah, okay. And you have
off the table.
You have a team building with a 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you got some options.
Yeah, let's just do the 4 for now, and we'll just take care of Rocket. We'll get rid of Rocket.
So 4 normally.
Yeah, and then Rocket hits for.
He hits for 4
4.
more.
Yeah.
So it's
Rocket's
2 overkill.
Gone.
Okay.
Card that. And then we're gonna exhaust team building exercise and use power all of us to put Groot out. That allows me to draw a card.
Nice.
Because of nowhere. So I draw up power of leadership. I can spend
the other team building exercise. You could get your other Gamora out. Nice.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, because I can. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. How many do I have out now? I've got just Yondu, and I've got
Yondu and Groot.
Groot.
Yeah. Yeah. So you still could play a third ally. Sure.
If I spend a resource, I can draw a card.
Yeah, I agree, Romeo. The Gamora hero, nemesis, villain, ally, hero combo from Gamora and Nebula is neat.
So, exhaust, team building exercise, and we'll spend Cosmo and the power of leadership to put out Gamora. And she's going to trigger 4 damage into Kang.
Yeah. That's good.
She's going to remove 2 threat from the main scheme.
Excellent.
Groot is going to hit Kang for 2.
Okay.
And that is the end of my turn.
And next turn you're going to do 8 damage right off the bat with Weapons Masters.
Mm-hmm.
And you're a retaliate 2 right now. Taking 1 less damage from each attack. So that's pretty nice.
Excellent.
Okay. Good. Good deal.
That's it.
F12. I decked again. Okay. I've decked a lot this week. All right. Average. Both supersonic punch and a repulsor blast. So I have some damage. I mean, that's 8 points right there. 8, 9, 10, 11. I can do 12. Just easy peasy without any randomness. Okay. Without looking at the rest of it. All right, here we go. There's 2 of us, and there are 2 accelerations out.
Ouch.
One on the main and one on Watch Me Played. Okay. I am going to get attacked by Kang. I'm going to let him have the +2, and I will defend. So he's at a 4, 5. I defend for 1. So I'm down to a... Sorry, I already lost track of what I was talking about. So I take 5 minus 1. I take 4, which goes on the force field generator. And I ping him back for 1 from the electrostatic armor. Okay. And I still have 13 health. That's so not in any real danger there. He's coming after you.
Defend.
Okay. Oh, you're doing the damage, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take the damage.
So 2, 4, 5 as well coming after you.
Reduces it by 1 because of the
wide stance. So 4 damage.
Wide stance. And then I've got the booster boots. I'm taking any amount of damage. Exhaust booster boots. Discard top card of your deck. Okay.
So now you're down to 3.
Just by 2 plus the 2 that I defended. So I'm going to take 1 damage.
You take 1 damage and you retaliate for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Take that, Kang.
Has 30 cards on the table and 7 hand size. I've decked a lot this game. Yeah, it's true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 cards. 15 cards.
We are poised. Yondu's been there since the beginning.
Yeah, round 1. He came out.
He's hung
right
out.
away.
He's hung out.
All right.
9 turns later.
My second card and your first card. Here we go. Depowered. I cannot play hero specific cards. Oh, there goes the supersonic punch. There goes the repulsor blast. There goes the no more poised because that was a ton of damage. Okay. Oh wait, not that. It's supposed to be an F4.
Time travel. Hijinks. Discard the highest cost card you control.
Then place it face down under this card. That's going to be the force field generator. I don't have a repurpose, so yeah, we'll make it the force field generator. And then place
my card
face down. Flip.
Yeah.
Okay.
And mine is spot. So now Mike shows up.
Mike shows up. Yeah. Okay. F12. So I cannot contribute any damage. I can use like my gauntlets. So I could do like 4 plus I can ready up 5, 6. I can do like 6 damage. Maybe I can get a. Maybe I can get a something off of Brother Voodoo 7. So my big damage just disappeared. So I can maybe do 7 damage, something like that.
Well, we'll trigger my abilities first. The Weapons Master and the Weapons Master. So that's 8.
Yep. Just put it all on him, right?
Oh yeah.
He's down to 9. Yeah, I think between the two of us we can do this.
I'll let you look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck and discard one and put the others back in order. In the meantime,
all right, we've got a Macrobots and Old Rivals and a Growing Pains. So let's discard the guy that has guard and gives out tough status cards, and we'll just leave a 0 boost and a 1 boost. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you're player 1, so you get the 0 boost. Oh wait, let me do that the other way. You get the 0 boost. I get the 1 boost. Perfect. All right, moving on.
Gamora hits for 2.
Now on to 7. Okay.
We'll exhaust a team building exercise, Nebula's ship, and we'll spend a symbiote suit. I know you love it. Put out Drax. Drax comes into play. We're going to exhaust Nowhere to draw a card. So.
Laser Blaster him to draw another card. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about
Lethal
that.
Intent to do. Oh, I decked myself. So keep that in mind. Oh, you know what?
There's your card.
I guess since I decked myself, I need to shuffle those in, right?
Yeah.
Shuffle into the deck.
Oh.
So that Lethal Intent is used to pay for. I probably could do Lethal Intent to resolve. No, I don't.
Well, no, because your wide stance should be discarded. Yep. Yeah, you don't have any
shuffled in.
Yep.
I should shuffle that in my deck. So there's the one for Drax, or for the Laser Blaster onto Drax. Draw a card. Drax is going to attack for 4 into Kang.
Excellent.
And then we're going to spend 2 resources to put out Star-Lord.
You'll have to destroy. You have to get rid of one of your many allies.
Let's see how many do
Actually,
I have?
you have to get rid of somebody when you play Drax.
So 1, 2, 3, 4 allies on the table, right?
5.
Oh, Gamora. Yeah, Gamora's gone.
So before you play Drax, you attack with Groot. Oh yeah, or something like that.
Yeah, Gamora's gone.
Or before you play Star-Lord, you have to attack with Groot. Yeah.
Yeah, because I can have 4 because of Nowhere.
Oh, you can?
Right. Yeah, and it says
increase your ally limit. Oh yeah, 1. Never mind. Okay, yep, by 1. Cool.
Mm-hmm. Star-Lord enters play. Do yourself face down counter card.
Woo! I love it. Okay.
And then Star-Lord is going to hit for 2.
Yes. Okay.
And I am Groot.
You're not going to let Yondu finish things off?
Yondu.
I think Yondu should have... Yeah, let Yondu do it.
We're going to exhaust Yondu to remove threat.
What?
Okay. Yeah, we'll do it with Yondu. Sounds like a good plan.
Okay, good. We need...
He gets the credit. He did the work.
Yeah,
he did a lot of the work.
He needs to finish him off. Yeah. GG, yeah,
probably,
thanks.
I could have...
Thanks, Romeo.
Yeah, I could have used that to put out...
Wait,
so I could have put, don't call for
change
backup on the table.
Don't change anything. There's our victory. Okay. Well, that was great. It only took us 3 tries, and I'm sure I'm in trouble because my wife came down and said, "Don't stay up too late." And it's now 12:13 a.m. in the morning on a work night. So I definitely stayed up too late, but it was worth it. This was a ton of fun. So
that was a fun one. Yep.
Yeah, I thought the first game was going to be a fun one too, but you know what? Once it was like, you know what? Let's just kill this first stage. It was like, oh yeah, we can ignore some of that. But
it's that low threat threshold with those high boosts that really got us.
Yeah, and we weren't paying close enough attention and stuff. Yeah.
Was it Sci-Fi that has all the boosts? Is that what was getting us, or
SitCom?
Was it
SitCom has a few. Yeah, I think both. There's a few.
SitCom.
There's a few 3s in all of it. So I mean, SitCom has some 0s also, but yeah, this was great. I like playing. I mean, Iron Man protection just for Daniel. Actually, This deck is a hint of what's to come. I'll just leave it at that. And then your deck having a million cards on the table also, well, more than me, more than mine, right? She got way more than I did, but yeah. I got to do a repurpose. I didn't have like a triple repurpose turn, but that's okay. And I had some good rounds, right? I like wrecked my number 2 guy real quick. Yep, pretty good.
I probably could have probably sliced 5 cards out of the deck just to make it just a little bit thinner to get to my I thinned it out so that I wouldn't hit so many techniques all at once, but then I wasn't hitting techniques in some turns, so I may have overkilled on how many cards I got in there, and I could certainly take a few of these out and still have enough to
like pop
to build my board state.
Like remove 1 team building exercise.
Yeah.
Remove. I just got disconnected from the game. Are you still there?
I'm still here.
It just
disconnected from the game though.
Yep. Well, good thing we are still around. We're here, sort of. Let's see if it comes back. Yeah, you could probably remove like 1 card here, 1 card there, or whatever. Oh yeah, let's do some kind of heroes testing. That's good, Romeo says. So, and Josh wants to play, and I'm sure Lexicon wants to. Okay. Yep. Must be Octagon. Octagon is screwed up. So we are done. So yeah, nice. All right, folks. Well, clearly I need to go based on this. I'm not sure what's up with Octagon, but luckily it waited until we finished. So
yeah.
Yep.
And I'm not even sure if anybody's hearing this right now. But
no, Romeo says he can still hear us.
So. He still hears? Okay.
Yep. I'm just gonna close out Octagon. Thanks, Romeo, and thanks, Bill, and we will we'll be back next week, hopefully, with any luck.
Yeah.
So
all right. Take care, everybody.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye.